Greetings, humanity! We have returned! Somehow, against all odds, we have returned!
Yeah, I apologize for the time shift forward month over 6 weeks into the future.
Yeah, we just had a quick little time hop.
100% my fault.
No, not all the time. There was that one time I started not feeling well, but
yeah, but that was the first time.
Life.
Has it been 6 or 8 weeks? It might have been 8 weeks. Jesus.
Yeah, it was June. I know it was like in. It was in like.
Yeah, it was like 8 weeks.
It's been 2 months. Essentially.
Apparently, I alone traveled 2 additional weeks without knowing.
It happens, you know. It has been a while.
Yeah. How you been?
I've been okay. You know, just getting slightly older as one does. I turned 50 somehow. Whilst I was away.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I only planned to do it once, so that's it was a single event, one-time event that fairly exclusive. Then I went down to I am from originally Myrtle Beach, and I went there again just to hang out and see a few old friends, and I did that, and that was fun. It was very nice.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Myrtle Beach. We had a summer home. We had a condo that we never went to there. I think collectively I went to stay there twice more than my parents ever went to stay there.
One of the times I was with you.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Ben says hi, by the way.
Oh, good.
No, that was mostly what I did. Went there, went to the state park, and I actually quite suddenly remembered that as I was there, that I had been there at the fishing pier when I was very young. My grandfather took me, and I had not been back since.
Oh.
And I bought a very small turtle sculpture because I could not resist. It was delightful.
That sounds lovely.
Yes. It is very. He's over there on a shelf that no one can see currently.
The important thing is you can see it.
Yes. Not from here, but I know it's there, so that's the important thing. Perhaps at some point, if we go to break or something, I'll grab my new little friend and from over there, and you can see them. But no, it was fun. I had a good time. I had a 7-year streaming anniversary in late July, which was kind of insane that I've been doing this that long. How does this happen?
I don't even want to try to figure out how long I may have been streaming, as long as I count that I continue to stream on your streams and not my own.
I think that still counts. You were streaming like a couple of years at least before I was.
Yeah.
No, it's very cool. It's very cool. I hadn't really counted the anniversaries up until this year so much. I was like, I should probably celebrate that. So I did that. Yeah. So no, that's been it. Mostly, I've been playing. a couple of well, let's see, D&D and a D&D adjacent game, or well, it is D&D. It just uses a different sort of campaign format thingy. And I've been playing on this channel. I've been playing Lords of Gossamer and Shadow, which has been a delightful campaign that we've had. It's actually coming to an end very soon, alas, but it's been a lot of fun, and that has been most of it.
Nice.
Doing that, and also playing also on this channel. I've been playing Heroine's Quest from 2014, which is like the Quest for Glory games.
Right.
That's a lot of fun. I don't know if you, go ahead.
I have it. I still have not played
Oh,
it. But
cool.
I have been.
Yeah.
I have been catching up on things. And by catching up, I mean I went back. I'm in the middle of. I went back and I played the Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Jedi Order, which I never had played, and they were a lot of fun. And I like those story-based, like actiony, adventure-y type games. So, and then I went back and I'm about halfway through playing Bloodstained, which is the guy who created the Castlevania games. After Konami kept all the rights, he made Bloodstained, and they're about to come out with a sequel to it. So I'm playing through that now, and then D&D wise, we finish the Fandler or Felldiver campaign.
Fendelver.
Yeah.
Fendelver, Helldiver.
Helldiver, yeah. The Beetle and Grimm version.
Right.
So with all the extra content and everything, we just finished that and are transitioning into like non-scripted campaign.
Cool.
So that was good. We survived. We killed a godlet. And ongoing joke in game, one of our characters tells everybody that we killed a god, and everybody else in the party just says lit after. Every time he says it.
Godlet.
Lit.
Is a godlet somewhere between a god and a demigod? Is that how that works?
It was the refraction of a god, so it was like a being that what the god was speaking through that we did.
Oh, you killed an avatar.
Yeah, it wasn't even a full avatar. Like it was its own sentience. It just also spoke. The god could speak through it. It was an avatar. I don't know.
As a sliver of a god, yeah.
Yeah. So. I'm sure defeating something that a god wanted done will never come back to bite us in the ass.
No.
It'll be fine.
No, it'll be good. There are consequences? Actions don't have consequences.
Not in my life.
Excellent.
But yeah, no, the two things that I've been doing that have been fun is I went through and started finally reading through the Alien RPG that came out a few years ago, and they just kickstarted the updated rules of it.
Oh yeah, of course, that's how it works.
Coming out in a couple months, I think. So I read all the old stuff.
That's how it works. They wait for you to start reading the old stuff, and then that's when the Kickstarter happens.
Right. I was like halfway through, and then I was like, oh, you're kickstarting a new version of this book that I'm just reading. Cool. But it has. I'm really excited to try to play it. So I'm working on probably running some of the campaigns for some of our groups, because they have normal campaign, say, make your characters play through alien Weyland-Yutani-esque world.
Yeah.
But they also have what they call cinematic, which are like their one-shots, because you'll live for one shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have played in 2 Alien RPG one shots.
Oh, nice.
Died both times. It was awesome. I know. Yeah.
Were they the pre-gen or a custom?
Oh no, we made our own.
Nice.
But yeah, it was our friend of the channel, Pope, came and he ran it. There was a one shot on this channel we did, and then I played over in a charity one shot that he ran on our friend Prax's channel, Praxagora Thesmophoria, and it was hilarious because I think because they were both sort of Blaze of Glory type deaths.
Right. Nice.
The first one kind of we got to sculpt more, and so it was a little bit more that way, but just deliberately giving up his life. The second one was just mostly just falling headfirst towards this horde of xenomorphs. And it's like, I'm just gonna point the knife down and that's it.
And what'll happen will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, but with Alien Earth coming having like started airing and everything else, I've gotten really sucked back into like the whole Alien universe, and also with what is it, Predator Killer of Killers, the animated movie just came out like a month ago.
Need to see that.
It is excellent, just simply excellent. So I'm really looking forward to the Prey, Enter the Badlands or Badlands.
Oh yeah,
I think
me
it's
too.
the movie coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I need to see the Alien stuff too. I need to go back and see I'm caught up all the way to before Romulus, but I need to see Romulus and then the other stuff.
Oh yeah, Romulus and the new Alien series are both excellent.
Yeah. Cool. Yes, Unstable Deus, Xenomorphs do give the best hugs.
I have, for years now, I have a facehugger that just hangs off of the edge of my TV. All you can see are like the little fingers like coming over the edge, and like whenever somebody asks about it, they're like, oh, what is that? And then they get over there and they're like, oh, why? That's why. That's exactly why.
Yep. Well, it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing.
The last thing I got board game, because I have to play games of all the types apparently. I did get in Terrorscape, also off of the horror. They did their Kickstarter for their final version of Terrorscape before they launched Terrorscape 2 Kickstarter in a week or whatever.
Okay.
But Terrorscape is like a 3v1 hidden movement game where the killer doesn't know where the survivors are.
Oh, okay.
So one person plays the killer, and they have like 10 different killers. And
it's like an almost sort of a battleship-like setup, isn't it? To an extent.
Yeah, it's got like a giant mansion that you put in between that has its own like dice tower built into it and stuff. It's a really cool setup, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. And I got that, and we've gotten to play it a couple times, and it suits all the horror I've been getting back into. I'm preparing for October, I think, is what it is. So
very important month to prepare for.
Right. Yeah. yeah. I think I have a couple friends who haven't gotten to sit down and watch all the Alien things and really want to. So I think I'm just gonna have a Alien movie month.
I mean, you know, that's that is a worthy marathon.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and shall we play a bit of Enchanter?
What's that?
Oh dear. Yes, we should probably recap just a little bit about what we've been doing over here, as it's a bit of a thing. So Enchanter is a game from 1983 by Infocom, and it is it's an interesting thing. I will say I do see Deus has said if you include the Predator material as well, you might have 14 movies to cover in 1 month.
I probably won't do Predator as well, or the AVPs, just because continuity.
Well, they're technically 3 separate franchises, apparently, according to is it Sony?
Yeah. So no, Fox owns them, so now Disney owns them.
Oh, that's right. They're Disney. That's right.
Disney owns them both.
The Queen is a Disney princess now, I guess.
The new Predator movie coming out, a Weyland Yutani android is in it.
Yeah. And so that was why I was sort of wondering, okay, how did they sort that out? Have they just merged? Have they finally merged some franchises, or are they?
What they're doing is kind of like a choose your own adventure style of continuity. Is what I've seen. Like, you kind of just like the things that do fit timelines, sure, they fit, and the things that don't, we just ignore those bits.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, even the writer director of the new Alien Earth TV show was like, yes, like, we're not going out of our way to break continuity, but like, consider us like alternate timeline.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think I heard there was something about they were even changing stuff, even just within the strict Alien timeline, even not even counting anything else.
They don't necessarily change it, but it's so. I mean, Ridley Scott did enough damage with Prometheus and Alien Covenant that, like, it's fine.
Just wait for the associated multiversal crossovers. Yes. Can't wait for them to start hopping universes. But now, I will admit, I actually did like. I didn't think I was going to like Prometheus or Covenant, but I actually did. I kind of did.
I didn't mind Prometheus. Like, it was like kind of interesting. I felt they, like, for it not being an Alien movie, I felt like they leaned too hard into the Alien stuff, like the things that like lead into Alien. Like, I think it could have been better not leading into it, and then instead of pulling back, I feel like Alien Covenant, they just kind of went, no, we're just leaning into it and also kind of not explaining anything. It was sort of
like, we're going to veer away. No, we're not.
Oh no, the plot keeps dragging me back. What plot?
Yeah.
Never mind, quiet you.
You know. We go in, we look at the plot every now and then, and we imagine, and then we do something else. So we Enchanter is a game
that we thought we almost got to the end of.
And and did not. Let me actually see here. Yes, 1983. Mark Blank and Dave Lebling, a couple of the Zork guys, put this together. This was intended originally to be Zork 4, and it was not. They decided to go, start. They're really starting a whole new thing anyway. And so you have this amateur enchanter, who the council. The Magical Council has sent to deal with this warlock who was prophesied to reawaken. They've had eons to deal with this, and so they decide to send an amateur because it's just Enchanter, where ignorance is competence. Yes, that's it. Because he will be able to an amateur will be able to fly under the radar, as the prophecy has said. And so that's what they're doing. This over here is his castle. This over here is a road that we can ignore. And we got close to the end and realized we had to start over from close to the beginning. Because we found out it was that apparently we need a thing, we need a dagger that we can only get by being sacrificed in this temple in the middle of the castle courtyard, and or by them attempting to sacrifice us. And we soft locked ourselves when we went over fairly early on and died in this engine room. And then realized, because that's the thing, when you die, the circle of enchanters transports you back, and does to their magical ER. They do CPR on you. They do arcane CPR on you, and they bring you back, taking away any really important items you might be carrying at the time, but leaving you with everything else. And so because they left us at that time with all of our items, because we didn't have anything important yet, we were like, oh, we can just keep going. And so we did. Heavens help us. So we're now going to try to speed run back to where we need to be. To a certain extent. And just kind of see if we can get the dagger, basically. I am lucky in that I went back and I watched like the last half hour of our previous stream, like this morning. So okay. I remember these things enough.
All right. I am confident you know the plan.
I have a vague outline of the plan.
Completely plan dependent, and I will follow your leadership 100% blindly.
Oh dear. Well, I have part of a plan. Okay. So
I have parts of a plan.
So I think we restore back to the engine room and go from there. I think that was the last point of no return we hit. If we want to be.
Yeah, I think by that point we accomplished almost nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we can head down. I think what we'll do is we'll restore back there, head down, and we have to go through the gallery to get a scroll that will help us out in the temple, and can kind of just go from there. And then I'm not sure which things we'll need to pick up. Everything again, probably, but we'll figure it out. Plan. This page intentionally left blank. Yes. Basically. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and restore our game back to that, so we can kind of see what we're doing. We have the intro again here. It must be the warlock Krill. The odd disappearances, the mysterious dissolution of regions, sacred to the circle, the lessening of the powers. These could only be his handiwork. The circle gathers, and its leader, the esteemed Belbaz, reveals to them an ancient document which portends evil days, much like our own. Krill's evil must be unmade, he begins, but to send a powerful enchanter is ill-omened. It would be ruinous to reveal over soon our full powers. A ripple of concern spreads over the face of each enchanter. Belbaz pauses and collects his resolve. Have hope! This has been written by a hand far wiser than mine. I have 100% faith in his plan. He recites a short spell. And you appear. Belbaz approaches, transfixing you with his gaze, and hands you the document. The other enchanters await his decree. These words, written ages ago, can have only one meaning. You, a novice enchanter with but a few simple spells in your book, must seek out Krill, explore the castle he has overthrown, and learn his secrets. Only then may his vast evil be lessened, or, with good fortune, destroyed. The circle rises and intones a richly woven spell whose many textures imbue the small darkened chamber with warmth and hope. There is a surge of power. You are sent, with a capital S, which I realize means something completely different now. Nowadays. It's not the same kind of being sent. But our failure last time sent me in the modern sense. Let me go ahead, and they show up at a fork in the road. We're not going to worry about that. I'm going to restore the game. And, let's see. When we started this game at the end of March, Engine Room, I believe, is the one we want. I think.
Good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Nope,
it
that
goes
sounds
much
right.
faster when you actually have done everything, though. You can just do it again. Okay. Okay, maximum verbosity. We're at move 185. Our score is currently 85. Which gives us the class of Parlor Magician. Puts us in that class.
Yeah.
Engine Room. Room is filled with noise, crashing and as folks realize, I reread everything for the first time when we go through it the first time again each session, just as a reminder and all of that, for folks who've not seen this for a while. The room is filled with yes, like us, who may not remember. The room is filled with noise, crashing and smashing, gurgling of water, grinding of gears, and horrible screeching of metal. Huge devices of obscure purpose provide these effects. The most notable is a huge hammer that smashes continually against the stone floor. It makes any crossing of the room a dangerous enterprise. The whole construction brings to mind the words infernal machine. Far off to the southeast is another room. You can barely make out something on the floor of that room. It might be a scroll, but from here you can't tell for sure. Crash! A huge hammer smashes against the stone floor. I still feel like there might be something weird going on with a hammer, but it could just be that we just need that same spell that we're about to pick up, hopefully.
Yeah.
And just use that. So we're going to go down into the tower. What are we carrying? We have a battered lantern that's providing light because we cast a spell on it. We can't turn it off. A worn silver spoon, a beautiful ornamented egg, a partially eaten loaf of bread, a jug which contains a small quantity of water, battered lantern providing light, and the spell book, and the mouth is getting rather dry. But we shall keep going.
All right.
And we're going to head down. I think we're going to need to start dropping inventory somewhere, but there's nowhere safe. At least not after we... well, it's safe now. It won't be safe after we let the adventurer out. But
right.
That's a problem for future us. Down to the tower. This is the base of the southeast tower of the castle. From atop a winding staircase comes a loud crashing and screeching noise. To the west is a corridor and the southern gate of the castle. West to south gate. This interior courtyard stands at the southern entrance to the castle, where a small rusty gate is standing open and slowly swaying in a gentle sea breeze. Beyond the gate can be seen a small meadow, and beyond that a white beach on a misty sea. Passages enter the castle proper to the north, east, and west. I'm not sure what time of day it is, but I guess we'll go ahead and drop the lantern here, because just west of here is the gallery. And we'll try to see if we can see the thing we need to see. Oh, you know what? We should probably check to see what spells we have currently. Because I can't remember. You see, the special verbs. Where are the special verbs? I don't know. Alright. Spells is spells we currently have memorized. And I guess we just read the spell book. Okay, spells. The Nusto spell, the only thing you seem to have learned well after many years of the university, remains yours forever. Other than that, you have no spells memorized. Okay. Read book. We currently have the XX spell, which makes things move with greater speed, the Vaxum spell, which makes a hostile creature your friend, the Cleash spell, change a creature into a small amphibian, the Krep spell, repair willful damage, the Rezrov spell, open even locked or enchanted objects, the Blorb spell, safely protect a small object as though in a strong box, the Nitfall spell, converse with the beasts in their own tongue, the Frot spell, something to give off light, and the Nusto spell, write a magic spell into a spellbook. Okay. I'm just going to save again as take 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to drop the lamp and head west. Gallery, here we go. An eerie orange glow casts a pale flickering light on the portrait gallery. The eyes of the figures portrayed on the canvases seem to be faintly illuminated and follow your every movement. After a moment, the source of the light becomes clear. A single lighted portrait flickers as if a flame were burning behind it. Move lighted portrait. The portrait is quite light, haha. You remove it from the wall and place it on the ground, revealing a small niche in the wall, in which sits a black candle and a black scroll. I am not sure what to do with those, but anyway, get all. Dang it, our load is too heavy for the portrait. That's okay. No, it's not letting us take any of those things. Hang on. Get candle and scroll. Here we go.
All right. And then read the scroll.
Read scroll. Osmu spell. Survive unnatural death. The scroll reads. You're becoming quite thirsty. Nusto Osmu. Your spellbook begins to glow softly, slowly, ornately. The words of the Osmu spell are inscribed, glowing even more brightly than the book itself. The book's brightness fades, but the spell remains. However, the scroll on which it was written vanishes as the last word is copied. So we now have that spell forever. Yes. Survive.
Sounds like a pretty good spell.
It does, doesn't it? Sounds
sure wish
useful.
we found that earlier.
I know.
and weren't so proactive in lighting a lamp.
You know, sometimes you just feel like you need to light a lamp. I'm wondering if should we just leave the lamp there, or should we drag it to closer to where we'll end up using it? Actually, there are plenty of places that are dark around here. We probably need the lamp.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Bringing it's not. Let's see if we can even carry it.
You can, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yes, but it's the engine room in Unnatural Death. See, that's what I think. That's what I was saying earlier. Is I think that we might use this spell for that as well.
Yeah, because it is learned.
Yeah.
So we can definitely try it on both.
Yeah. So, but do you want to do that first, or you want to get the dagger first?
Either.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up the lamp. Get lamp. Okay. South gate, take 2. And I think what we'll go ahead and do... Yeah. I mean, we want to get captured. So,
Right.
honestly, even if we go north to the library, it'll be fine.
True.
I'm wondering if we should bother to learn anything else. Any other spells before... Okay, we're going to learn Osmu. So we have the Osmu spell. Are there any other spells we want to have in our head before we get captured?
Not that I can think of offhand.
Okay. Yes. Okay. We can... Okay. We'll just go with this and then... as time permits.
Right.
You know, actually, I will go ahead, I think. Just in case... I don't know. I was thinking about getting the openings, Rezrov, the open spell, but at the same time, you like to open the cell. But we need to get up on the sacrificial altar, so let's just... Okay, we'll just go with this. We'll see what happens. And then, like, on the... Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we just need to see... We need to see how fast we can get the spell book, all of our possessions back and what have you. If they take them. I don't know if they take them. I can't remember. Let's find out. Northeast Hall. This short piece of corridor continues to the north and south. North Banquet Hall. A banquet has been set here for hundreds. Long benches fill the room, each covered with finest linen and set with golden cutlery and glittering crystal. Luscious food weighs down each table, and candles light the room with a festive glow. The room can be entered by a north-south corridor and a small opening to the east, from which an odd acrid smell issues. To the north, you can hear the sound of a group of low guttural voices, which is where we want to go now.
Mm-hmm.
Junction. The corridor widens here to form a large hall. To the north and south are small passages, and to the east is what appears to be an enormous spiral staircase. A passage to the west leads into a courtyard. The walls here are scarred and black, and a strange heaviness hangs in the air. This is where they're creating eternal night, or starting to. West. Here we go. A host of hunched and hairy shapes walk into the hall before you can do anything, and seeing you, take you in their arms and escort you to the west into a huge temple. Temple. Everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted and there is a faint acrid odor. This is the interior of a huge temple of primitive construction. A few flickering torches cast a sallow illumination over the altar, which atop a row of stairs is still drenched with the blood of human sacrifice. Behind the altar is an enormous statue of a demon, which seems to reach towards you with dripping fangs and razor-sharp talons. 2 open doorways lead out of the temple to the east and west, while 2 wooden doors stand to the north and south. A mass of hunched figures in the temple are chanting a haunting tune. They don't seem interested in your presence. A low noise begins behind you, and you turn to see hundreds of hunched and hairy shapes. A guttural chant issues from their throats. Near you stands a figure draped in a robe of deepest black, brandishing a vicious dagger. The chant grows louder as the robed figure approaches the altar. As the shapes grab you, the figure in black speaks. "Take the victim to the tower, I shall prepare for the sacrifice." The figures, whose form you can barely guess, take you from here, through the northern door, and into a prison cell. They take your possessions from you, and close the door with a crash. Cell. Everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted, and there is a faint acrid odor. There is a small prison cell in the north tower. This is a small prison cell in the north tower of the temple. Hideous shapes can be seen... Maybe we should have dropped everything. I don't know. Hideous shapes can be seen through the iron-barred window in the prison door. From the temple, a blood-curdling chant can be heard. The sun starts to set behind the lonely mountain in the west. Guess maybe we should cast the Osmu spell now.
Mm-hmm.
Osmu self? A huge puff of orange smoke envelops you, but you feel no different. Look Through a window. Hideous shapes, chanting in unison, can be seen through the cell window. You are very thirsty now. You had better have a drink soon. They took our stuff! You are empty-handed. A host of hunched and hairy shapes appear through the window. The cell door opens and you are marched solemnly to the temple, and from there up the steps to the altar. The large black figure approaches menacingly. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a great glowing dagger. He pulls you onto the altar, and with a murmur of approval from the throng, he plunges the blade into your heart. You feel yourself filled with a strange warmth as your eyes slowly open. You are lying on the altar, a glowing dagger in your chest. You are in no pain, however. The large figure is gone, but the throng of shapes, taking no notice of your movement, is chanting in the temple below. You slowly remove the dagger from your chest, but you are not harmed. The blade shines faintly in the light of the flickering torches. Sacrificial altar. This is the altar of the temple. Acrid smoke fills the air, and a feeling of lurking evil is all around. A low droning, just at the lowest end of your perception, causes your hair to stand on end. Behind the altar is an enormous statue of a demon, which reaches toward you with dripping fangs and razor-sharp talons. The fangs and talons are blood red. In the temple below is a mass of hunched figures chanting in hideous tones. Well then, I guess I'll save here. We survived the sacrifice. Yeah. And we're carrying a sacrificial dagger. We have the dagger. I guess we should look around for our stuff.
Yeah. Like, do we have to get the dagger last? I don't know.
Or, yeah.
Well,
what we could have done is we could have gone to the closet or somewhere, just dropped all our stuff and then gone in.
Right.
Which might be the solution. Don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll go down and say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Because we need our spell book. That'll be important.
All right, repeat after me. I have risen.
I have risen. Temple. Everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted and there's a faint acrid odor. This is the same description as before. Massive hunched figures. They don't seem interested in your presence. So we've got two doorways to the east and west, which lead out. Two wooden doors to the north and south. I guess maybe we go try the... Let's see. They both lead to cells, I think. I guess we can go and look in one of the cells or something to see if they have stuff.
Maybe our stuff's there.
South door is open. South door. South cell door opens. Ah, here we go.
Hey.
Yep, here's our stuff.
First try.
Yay. The prison cell is similar to the one in which you were held captive prior to your sacrifice. I love that the description now acknowledges. It's like, you've been sacrificed. You're fine. A window in the cell door looks out on the temple itself. And spellbook, jug, everything. Get all. There's a black candle here providing light. Oh!
Yeah, that was with the spell that we just got.
Yeah, I know that the candle was there. I didn't realize it was... Oh, that's right. It was...
Yeah.
Because it was the thing producing the light.
Like, yeah, when you walk into the room without a light.
Makes sense. Okay. Maybe we can drop the lamp somewhere. Okay, well, we have this... We have our stuff. Shall we go? I guess the next thing is to go to the engine room.
Yeah.
And get the... I think that's the protection spell that's in there.
I think so.
I think. So if we can get a hold of that, then that will...
Yeah.
That will help a lot.
Let's go see if this spell stops us from being squished.
Yes. Do we have the repair spell? Because then we can also get the spell that's in the egg if we haven't done that already. Don't know.
I don't remember. I don't think we had it as of yet.
Alright. Got our stuff. Going New tower. I know I'm very vague if I have to remember what these things mean later. Read book. Krebs. We have it.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So that'll be useful. Let's get out of here, and then we'll see what we can do, because the thing, once we have the protection spell, then that will keep us from getting continuously kidnapped.
Right.
So I'm going to take the route instead of going through the junction, which is where we get kidnapped. I don't know if they'll do it again, but they seem to roam back here a lot. So I'm going to head out here and over to the closet, basically. I think was our default where we dump everything.
Right.
Temple, courtyard. You're in the center of the courtyard, which surrounds you, of a large courtyard which surrounds you. Everything around you is ashen and gray, and the air seems miasmic and oppressive. The dead grass seems to grab at your feet as you stand gazing around. To the east is a temple flanked by two smaller towers. Behind it can be seen two eastern towers of the castle, shrouded in blood-red fog. Between them is a dark turret, black and ominous as night. It seems dark streams of smoke curling around. It sends dark streams of smoke curling around everything near it. From the temple can be heard a mournful chant. The darkening sky is lit by a waning moon. I just remembered we already had the last thirst message. We should probably drink some water.
Ooh.
The delicious spring water tasted great, and there's still some left. Okay. Let's see. Courtyard. Now I need to go west one more. Courtyard. Sorry.
Is the engine room in a natural death? Well, I mean, you really got to
an infernal machine.
You really got to define an unnatural death. I mean, if you are squished into a pulp by a metal press, naturally, I think it would be safe to assume that you would die. So in that sense of the wording, it would be a natural death, not an unnatural death. But that being said, was it the magical dagger that made it our death unnatural? Or would we have survived being stabbed, because naturally people don't stab us on occasion?
It's a lot to ponder. Although it might be said that for adventurers, being sacrificed on an altar is a natural death.
Right.
I think that counts as natural causes for adventurers. Courtyard. This is the westernmost point in the large open courtyard. The huge entrance gate to the castle looms ominously to the west. The courtyard widens as it proceeds to the east, where a large ivy-covered temple stands. Reading too fast. Back in broadcasting school, they taught you to read ahead, but it is a thing that my brain doesn't like to do unless I force it to. It is sad. I can do it. It just been a while. On either side of the temple are small towers. Far beyond the temple, high above, are two large towers marking the corners of the castle. A squat, dark turret hunches between them, blackening the sky around it. A small path leads into the castle to the south. The darkening sky is lit by a waning moon. It's like that muscle you have to tense to make it happen.
Yeah.
There we are, south. You've returned to the closet. This small room must have been a closet of some sort. To the north is a passage leading out into a courtyard. Another exit is to the south. In the exact center of the room is a large jeweled box. It is wrapped in tight coils of thin rope. You try to follow the strands with your eye, but become hopelessly lost in the jumble of thousands of loops and knots. Hey. While we're here...
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going to drop the spoon, which is pretty much just a treasure. And...
You drop the lantern.
Yes, that was the other thing. And the lamp, because we have a candle now, which is, I hope, lighter than the lamp. I don't know how long it'll stay lit, but it had to have been behind that portrait for a very long time.
Yeah.
Examine box. It's closed and wrapped in tight coils of thin rope. See, we know the solution to this because of the Invisiclues, what they told us last time. Mm-hmm. You remember what they told us last time?
No. It was... How did we get the box open the first time? We did the...
We had we used the dispel spell, which I think is the one up in the in that tower past the machine.
Right, but it was a one-time spell, right?
Yeah, we could only use it once because it was too powerful for us to memorize.
Right, but now we have a dagger.
Yep. A magical dagger. At the mere touch of the magic knife, the rope gives way. Before your eyes, the strands, now moving this way, now moving that way, untangle themselves into a single strand, which falls to the floor alongside the box, where it dissolves into the air without a sound. Open box. Opening the jeweled box reveals a vellum scroll. Get scroll. Read scroll. The scroll reads, Melbor spell, protect magic users from harm by evil beings. Oh, that's where that is. That's good to know. You're beginning to tire. Shall we go ahead and cast... Well, let's learn it. Let's copy it. Nusto Melbor. Your spellbook begins to glow softly, slowly, ornately. The words of the Melbor spell are inscribed, glowing even more brightly than the book itself. The book's brightness fades, but the spell remains. However, the scroll on which it was written vanishes as the last word is copied. Your stomach is starting to grumble. We can go a little longer before eating the bread. Shall we go ahead and Melbor ourselves now? Do we want to go ahead and be protected?
I mean, we can. Yeah.
Actually, I'll go ahead and save again. Just in case. Learn Melbor. Actually, since we're here and we also have the... Well, actually, yeah, I have to figure that out. Hang on. Learn Melbor. Melbor self. A wave of warmth courses through you, leaving you with a feeling of great internal strength. Look at egg. It's closed. And remember this, the ornamented egg is both beautiful and complex. The egg itself is mother of pearl, but decorated with delicate gold traceries, inlaid with jewels and other precious metals. On the surface are a lapis handle, an emerald knob, a silver slide, a golden crank, and a diamond-studded button, carefully and unobtrusively embedded in the decorations. These various protuberances are likely to be connected with some machinery inside. The beautiful ornamented egg is closed. I guess we should go ahead and open it.
Right,
It seems to be the problem. Okay, we'll use magic.
Do we... Oh yeah, we do have the repair. Oh,
yeah. So that is, we need Rezrov and Krebv.
Yep.
Rezrov and Krebv. Okay, we have learned those. Rezrov egg. The egg seems to come to life, and each piece slides effortlessly into the correct pattern. The egg opens, revealing a shredded scroll inside, nested among a profusion of shredders, knives, and other sharp instruments, cunningly connected to the knobs, buttons, etc. on the outside. All right. And now, Krebv scroll. The scroll reforms. It slices and cuts, rejoining until there is a whole scroll, somewhat faded, in its place. Get scroll. Read scroll. Scroll reads, Zif me a spell, magically summon a being. That will come in handy when we need the adventurer. We're gonna Nusto. We are feeling tired. Zifmia. Your spellbook begins to glow softly, slowly, ornately. The words of the Zifmia spell are inscribed, which is the same description. The scroll vanishes as the last word is copied. So we have that now. Do we want to rest for the night before we go to the other tower?
Oh, I think we might as well rest and eat.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have. I guess we can leave the egg here because we don't need that anymore. Currently. We might need it to distract the adventurer with, but.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think anyone's gonna.
We can drop it in the closet with the spoon because that's also a treasure, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So that's here, and the jeweled box is here. I feel I don't know if we should drop the dagger or not. It's our only weapon.
Yeah, it might still come in handy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Heading bedward. I keep wondering about the possibility of like that the strong box spell and how many times we can use it and how long it lasts and all that.
Right.
But on how many different objects. All right. So we're gonna go back to we're gonna go up to the southwest tower. We just head south and west. South Hall. The damp corridor continues east and west from here. A dark and forbidding stairway leads down to the south. In addition, a narrow passage leads to the north. West. Tower. This dark and damp spot is at the base of the southwest tower of the castle. 2 corridors lead off to the north and east. A winding staircase ascends into the tower. Up. Bedroom. The Eyrie is a round bedroom high in the tower. Narrow windows overlook the outside. A stone stairway leads down. The stars shine down on you from a clear, dark sky. There is a 4-poster featherbed here.
Did we get the scroll out of the post?
Not yet. I don't know. I forget which one it is. I don't know if we've... I don't know what day it is in our reckoning.
Yeah.
We have a lot of the spells, so we might have by now. I mean...
Yeah, I can't remember.
Examine post. The bedpost is open. Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
Look in post. The bedpost is empty. All right. Should we eat first, or should we just sleep and then get incredibly hungry and wake up?
I don't know.
Like save it to the last second. Hey, let me see how far we can push this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lying on this soft bed puts you to sleep. Ah, sleep! It's been a long day indeed. The rest will do you good. You make yourself comfortable on the bed and drift off, renewing your powers and refreshing your mind. Time passes as you snore blissfully. You dream of a nondescript room in which a cartoonish figure casually opens a simple wooden door and ascends the flight of stairs which lies behind. The scene fades to black, but you awaken in a cold sweat. I know what that is.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I think that's the adventurer. Okay. So get up. Ah, that was a comfortable bed, but now you're on your own feet again. Let me just check. You're very hungry now. You better have something to eat. We have the candle, the bread, the jug of water, the spellbook, and the dagger still. I just want to double check to make sure nothing went missing. Candle, the egg, which we dropped in the closet, bread, jug of water, book, dagger. Yes, we still have everything. Okay. There was a thing that apparently you might have things stolen from you when you're in the bed. But then again, we are protected now, so you never know. Eat bread. That tasted great. There's still about half of it left, too. Okay.
So, off to get crushed.
Okay. Yes, let's go get crushed.
Just like my hopes and dreams.
Yes. And an amazing imitation of your hopes and dreams. Back in the tower. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Next morning or so, going to get crushed. East. South Hall. A rat skitters across the floor, sees you, is startled, and rushes back the way it came. Yeah. There is a lighted portrait here, back in the gallery. Back to the south gate. Back to the tower. To the engine room we are. Let's save. Engine room again. Okay, I think my initial thought about this is to go ahead and do what we did before, which is to use XX on ourselves to run into the room and then use Osmu when we leave.
To leave. Yeah. I agree.
Okay, doc. Let me see here. Learn XX. Crash! A huge hammer smashes against the stone floor. XX self. You feel energetic and zippy. And southeast. You zip across the room easily, but you must have touched something dangerous along the way because the machinery speeds up, going faster and faster. Control room. This is the control room for all the machinery nearby. The controls are all magical, of course. The walls are covered by blinking lights and shifting displays, interspersed with arcane dials and glowing buttons. It's all very mysterious looking. The exit to the northwest leads into a room with machinery which would surely crush you if you were to attempt to enter it. A scroll of old, brittle parchment is here. Get scroll. Taken. Crash. Read scroll. The scroll reads, Kolkad spell. Dispel a magic spell. The spell seems very long and extremely complicated, which means we cannot copy it into the book. Or memorize it.
Alright.
So, now, I guess we'll Osmu ourselves. I don't know if we have to do it every time we die.
It shouldn't hurt.
Okay, we learned Osmu. Osmu self. Huge puff of orange smoke envelops you, but you feel no different. I guess we'll try going northwest and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Here we go. Didn't work. You rush across the engine room, your speed enabling you to avoid the gigantic hammers and gears. At this speed, they appear to move with great deliberation. Unfortunately, you set off a trap and many sharp spears fly at you from all directions. They seem to move pretty fast. Too fast, in fact, you can't dodge them, and you are severely skewered. In an astounding feat of magic, you are reassembled and revived. In an even more astounding feat of trap design, you are dispatched again almost before you can take a breath. You have died.
Okay.
Okay. So, yes, they anticipated you using the Osmu spell. Unfortunately, even the Osmu spell was not enough to protect you from this eventuality. You awaken from among the members of the circle. Belbaz the Necromancer looks tired and scattered about. Are the remains of the components of a spell of great healing power. The other members of the circle are pleased to see you revived, but worried by the setback. I think Krill is too powerful, says one. This inexperienced wizard will never defeat one so puissant as he. Quiet discussion ensues, with well-concealed acrimony beneath the surface. Debate ensues, with Belbaz returning frequently to the contents of the ancient manuscript. His wishes prevail, and it is agreed to send you back to the Eastern Fork. You're at a fork in the road where paths lead to the northwest and southwest girdle the base of the lonely mountain, which sounds familiar, and a smaller path winds its way to the east. There's a loaf of bread here, there's a jug here, and that's it. We still have the spellbook, the candle, and the dagger. We don't have the scroll anymore. So they did take that, apparently.
Okay.
If we even picked it up. Did we pick it up? I think we did. Alright.
I think so.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so that doesn't work. I'm going to go ahead, if you don't mind. I'm going to restore back to the engine room again.
Yep.
What do you think? Do you think there's a thing we're not trying?
Bring up our spell list again. I just want to...
Read book. This is what we have currently in the book.
Summon a being... Don't know. Like... Can we... Is there something we can do to repair the machine?
Ooh. We give it a try. Learn Crib hammer. Nothing happens. Although it might be, you know what? We might actually want to try that after we run past.
After it goes faster. Yeah.
Yeah. Learn Crib. Learn XX. Southeast. Oh.
What?
I didn't actually cast it. It would have helped.
Yeah,
if I
you gotta
cast
cast XX.
Yeah! Let's try that again.
XX self. XX self.
There we go. Energetic and zippy. There we go. Across the control room. We get the scroll. And Krebs hammer. Nothing happens.
What else? Control room.
I think there's supposed to be a button here.
Prep controls?
Lights and displays hold no meaning for you. A random number generator may be controlling the whole thing for all you know. It is a random number generator, isn't it? Learn Krebs. Controls. Nothing happens. Press the button. Nothing happens. I feel like there's something there. There is like an ability to do something. Let me actually also read see what spells we have currently. Because we have Zifmia, we have Melbor, we have Osmu. I'm just gonna highlight these in my notes so that I see what we have currently. Osmu doesn't work. We have XX, Vaxum, Leash, Rev, Rezrov, Norb.
Did we blorb the scroll?
We could. I don't know if that would do anything.
What if we blurb the scroll and put it under the hammer?
We can try that. Transcribe. Okay. The only spell that we don't have currently... Okay. Of the spells, by the way, that I wrote down in my notes, the one we don't have that can go into the spell book is Gondar, which is Quench Flame. And then there are 3 scrolls. We have Kulkad, that's this one that we just picked up, I believe, isn't it? Kulkad, yes, Dispel. And the other 2 are Guncho, which is Banished to Another Plane, and Filfrey, which creates fireworks. So all of these spells we have currently. We'll try. Let's do the strongbox thing, and see what happens. Learn Blorb. And Blorb Scroll. The glowing strongbox forms out of air, carefully enclosing the brittle scroll, which disappears from view. The strongbox rests on the ground. There's a faintly glowing strongbox here. Get box. The strongbox is apparently stuck to the ground or welded there or tied with magical ropes. It won't move.
Oh.
Okay. So here's a thought. We should put something we don't care about under the hammer. So that, I mean, even if it gets smashed, maybe if it won't matter. We can still cast the spell on it. And
what do we
maybe that
have?
would stop the hammer. Well, on us we have everything we want to carry, but I was thinking about getting the spoon and putting it under there or something. Or the lamp.
I mean...
The lamp might be too big.
I mean, put the scroll, or
just try it with the scroll?
Yeah, just try it.
See if it works. Yeah, before we go out and get more stuff? Okay. Put scroll under... hang on. Open box. As you open the strongbox, it vanishes and the brittle scroll reappears in its place. Get scroll. Put scroll under hammer. This sounds like an awesome plan. You can't put anything under that.
Yeah.
Dang it. First time we've actually used that spell.
Yeah.
Huh. Wait a minute. Protect a small object. Probably not small enough. Although you complete the spell, nothing seems to have happened.
Right.
It was a good idea. But I don't think we were able to manage it. You know, unless... Wait a minute. I don't know that that'll work. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Like if the Gondar spell does something to quench the flame of the machine, that's a little bit of a stretch. I am starting to wonder if perhaps we should look at a hint for this. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I can be down for looking at a hint, because, like, I feel like we're just dancing around an actual
We've tried
answer.
so many things with this, not even just today, but over the since March. But I'm starting to think maybe there's something here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
room.
Engine room. Is there any way to shut off the machinery from the engine room? I guess we'll look at that first. The control room happens to be across the way. Unless you can get there, you don't have a chance. So, it might be possible to do it from here. But we don't
maybe.
understand the control. What is the what is the problem with the controls? Let me. I'm sorry, I didn't switch it over, but I'm gonna. On the stream, I didn't switch it over, but that's okay. Because I need to think about the applications of these spells to the machine, not to the controls, right?
Right.
Look at controls. The lights and displays hold no meaning for you. A random number generator may be controlling the whole thing for all you know. Which I thought was just a joke about computers. But, okay, this is a little weird. What about Knitfall?
Sure.
Talk to the machine. It's weird. But,
Yeah.
Knitfall controls. That seems to have no effect on a glowing button. See, they're talking about a glowing button. Huh. Hang on. Wait a minute. What do we have here? We have Zifmia. They hold no meaning for you. Do we know anyone who is powerful who might be able to make sense of the controls?
Do you want to? What's the name of the wizard who sent us?
Belbaz.
Belbaz. Well, you want to summon him here?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if we've tried summoning him here before.
I don't think we have. We haven't tried summoning him at all.
We have before, but just
have we?
Usually it's like, how dare you, and
left.
bamps back out. Yeah. But let's give it a try.
Yeah.
A vision of the great Belbaz begins to take shape before you, but with a curt word and a waggle of his finger, he disappears again, shaking his head in disappointment. Ah! I'm very thirsty now. Well, that didn't work. Because that was the thing, it holds no meaning for you. I was wondering if that was the, if that was the clue. Because that's the thing there.
And we tried just pressing the button, right?
Pushing the glowing button doesn't accomplish anything.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another thing here we're missing.
Yeah.
And I think we tried creping everything in here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Back to the clues.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me actually do that over here. So that folks can see what we're looking at. Okay.
Okay.
Is there any way to shut off the machinery from the control room?
No.
No. But I'm looking at this and it says, how can I talk to the turtle when it's too noisy?
Yeah, no, go back. Yeah, let's do
wondering.
them in order.
Alright, yeah. It could be nothing, but also it could be the answer. We might actually have to bring the turtle here or something because its shell might be able to protect it from the machine. Like the very slow thing versus the very fast thing. That's an interesting idea.
Can we summon the turtle? No, go through the clues. Like we're here.
Wait a minute. No. There's no way to turn off the machinery.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Can I reliably get to the control room without becoming a pancake? Yes, but you're not normally fast enough. It's the XX spell.
Yeah.
You have any magic that might make you move faster? The XX spell can make you fast enough. The XX scroll is in the dungeon area. Can I get back from the control room safely?
Right.
We have 7 hints here.
Okay.
I have a suspicion there may be something about fetching a turtle, but we'll see. Apparently not. Even if you have made yourself move quickly, you get hit by spears and the like.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps someone or something else in the game could survive those spears.
Seriously? Is this the turtle?
I think it could be the turtle. Can I just look at something real quick?
You want to summon the turtle?
Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to summon the turtle.
Go ahead.
Arcane dials and glowing buttons. No windows. Is there a window? Can't see any window here. Okay. Maybe the turtle is powerful enough and we just didn't think about it. I'm going to restore real quick to save all of these moves we've just done.
Okay.
Just in case this is actually what it is. Okay. Get scroll. And the summoning is Zifmia. Larian Zifmia. Zifmia turtle. Wait, I need to change the screen. All right, so people can see what we're doing.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to do that. There we are. All right, we're gonna try to Zifmia the turtle.
Okay.
If you remember from Thaumaturgy 201, summoning of beings only works if the being can be seen, unless the being possesses great magic of its own. That was the thing, as I was wondering about that. It's like, is the turtle? No. So, we'd have to go down and get the turtle up here somehow?
Like, was the turtle too big to pick up?
I think it might have been. We've got a save, actually, out by the turtle. We can give it a try. If we want to do that.
No, you know what? I'm not convinced it's the turtle.
You're not? Okay. Do we keep looking at the clues?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Like, it had seven answers. It could be, have you thought about the turtle? You can't move the turtle here. Like that, that's something they absolutely do in these.
It is true. All right, I'll look at the next one. Turtles have pretty tough shells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not buying it.
If you could get the turtle into the control room, he would probably survive the return trip. If you haven't seen the turtle, don't continue to the next clues. I have seen the turtle.
Yep. All right,
but
give us one clue.
All right. Like maybe we talk to it and get it to follow us. I don't know if we tried that before. If we said follow me, but maybe.
I felt like we did.
Yeah, we may have. Now, if you haven't spoken with the turtle, don't continue to the next clues. But it does involve talking to the turtle. We did talk to it. I just don't know if we asked it to follow us.
I think we did, though, because we were trying to get it off the beach, and we were having no luck getting it off the beach.
Why were we trying to get it off the beach?
I don't remember. Just because it was there and we could talk to it.
Maybe. I don't know if we told it to follow us, but
this was in
I know
March.
We talked to it. That's true. It was in March. Don't want to pop back and see just in case.
I either way, I'm.
Like we can check it really quickly. Because we have I know that I have a thing here that says turtle. Here it is. Crawling slowly along the beach is an enormous turtle, his enameled shell shining with all the colors of the rainbow.
Did you switch the screen back?
I did not. There we go. Let me, so we will... Yeah. Okay. Let's learn... I know we could talk to him at that by now, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Knitfall turtle. The turtle, rainbow turtle looks at you for a moment. You look at it. Hello, it says. Turtle, follow me. The turtle hisses, I will follow you.
Son of a bitch. Alright, just...
Okay, let me restore back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the engine room.
I thought we tried that.
See, I didn't think we actually told him to follow. I think we said other stuff to him.
Yeah.
Tried to get him to go into the ocean or to look for something because I think we thought that we told him to dig or something. We thought there was stuff on the beach, but maybe it was just, we just needed to go get the turtle. And we didn't think of that. All right. We're back in the engine room.
Lame.
Did I do that right? Did I hit the right one? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. So... So let's see, down, west, and south, and okay. So down to the tower, and west to the south gate, and south to the meadow. This is a meadow near the sea. There is a smell of salt in the air. Only heather and thistles grow here. To the north is a gate leading into the castle. A narrow path to the southeast leads to the shore of the sea. Southeast. Beach. This is a rocky beach along a gray and lifeless sea. There is dead seaweed covering many rocks, and listless waves barely stir the flotsam and jetsam here. There are many shells, but all are broken. A narrow path to the northwest leads into a meadow. Crawling slowly along the beach is an enormous turtle, his enameled shell shining with all the colors of the rainbow. Okay. Should we also cast XX on him, I wonder? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
And learn Knitfall. Knitfall turtle. Rainbow turtle looks at you for a moment and you look at it. Hello, it says. Turtle. Turtle. Follow me. The turtle hisses, I will follow you. Okay, here we go. Northwest. This is a meadow near the sea, the turtle at his own leisurely pace follows you. It's very kind of him. Yeah. So it's back north, east, and up. North. Turtle still following. East. Into the tower. Turtle is following. The mouth is getting rather dry. Up. Pretty steep into the engine room. Pretty steep stairs for a turtle, friend, but if you say so. An enormous turtle is here. Its enameled shell shining with all the colors of the rainbow. Okay. Learn XX. XX self. Feel energetic and zippy. Southeast. Okay, we're in the control room. The turtle seems hesitant to follow you across the room. He looks at you as if he wants an explicit order. Turtle, come here. Actually, hang on. Get scroll. Turtle, come here. I should save here. Engine room, turtle. Turtle, come here. The turtle seems to bend its head as if to listen, but with all this noise, it's not very likely that he hears you. Ah! I should have saved before we did this. Wave at turtle. Turtle takes notice, then glances at the rapidly pounding hammer. With a motion which might correspond to a shrug of the shoulder, he turns away, embarrassed. Ah! I feel like we're getting close here.
Yeah. Do we need to send him in first?
He's afraid of the hammer.
Try the turtle. Follow me again.
Turtle, follow me. Seems to bend its head as if to listen, but with all this noise, it's not very likely that he hears you.
Nothing we have makes it quiet.
I don't think. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I've got an idea. It's a bad idea.
XX the turtle.
Well, that's one idea, yes.
Okay.
I had a much more evil idea.
Yeah, do that first then.
Oh, should I?
Yeah, yes.
I was thinking about using Zifmia to bring the turtle here since we can see it now.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, well, you want to get out, don't you?
Yeah, then he can hear us and we can tell him to go. No, that's probably the smarter move.
Maybe. Well, the thing is, I think he could tell that we wanted him to come this way. But the hammer was a problem.
Right.
It could be XX. But do you want to try Zifmia first?
I think Zifmia is the right answer.
Okay. Zifmia turtle. You can't see any... He's standing on the other side of the machinery. Oh. You can't see any turtle here. Okay, we can XX him. I'm going to restore back to... I want to save some of those turns.
Okay.
Okay, we're still in the control room. Learn XX. XX turtle. You can't see it. We have to do it before we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Dang it. All right, hang on. I'm going to redo this. Unfortunately, we have to go back down and get him. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Down, west, south, southeast. Okay, here's the turtle. Look at turtle. There's nothing special. Look at shell. Okay. Learn Knitfall. Knitfall the turtle. Turtle, follow me. And it is northwest, northeast, and up. Pretty steep stairs for a turtle friend, but if you say so. Okay.
Learn XX twice.
Learn XX twice. XX. Learn XX. XX self. XX turtle. Nothing seems to happen. Perhaps the spell needs time before it can be cast again. Dang it!
Turtle, go southeast.
Save. Turtle, go southeast.
Go to the
Turtle,
control room.
SE. Oh no! Content warning, animal death. Oh crap, I'm so sorry. I'm so sad. Worst turtle start speed is just too slow. About halfway across the room, he's dispatched by the enormous hammer, leaving only a rainbow-colored smudge on the floor. Even that disappears in the next blow of the hammer. Ah!
Load.
I feel terrible. I feel so bad. Ugh.
No, we can fix this. Time travel.
Yes, time travel.
Unfortunately, we saved after we XX'd ourselves.
Yeah, that's... Okay, no, we'll do it again. Oh my god. You're murderers. You don't understand, man. I discovered about myself recently that I like turtles. Terrible, terrible. All right, here we go. Back on the beach. The turtle's alive. The turtle's alive again. Apologize to turtle. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry I killed you in another timeline. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Learn Knitfall. Okay. Knitfall the turtle. Turtle, follow me. I will follow you. Northwest, north, east, and up.
Save here.
Yes! Engine room with turtle. Damn it. Okay.
Okay.
Learn XX. XX the turtle. The rainbow turtle shimmers, then vibrates in place for a few seconds, but doesn't take any notice of the change. Turtle. Southeast.
Yeah.
I hope he knows to get the scroll. I don't know how to do compound things with this format, but let's see what happens here. We saved, thankfully.
Yeah.
As the turtle starts across, he seems to set off something, for the machinery speeds up and the noise level becomes almost unbearable. Luckily, he makes it to the other side safely. Crash! A huge hammer smashes against the stone floor. Blue bottles buzz up to you and then away.
What?
Across the room, you can see the rainbow turtle, who frequently looks your way. I don't know what the deal is with the blue bottles. Can't see that anymore. It's just a random thing. There's also, is there like when you're outside a random, like when you're outside, like there's a random beast in the bushes that shows up occasionally. That just the description of it, and then that's it. And then occasionally wandering through the castle. I mean, that happened this session.
The rat.
A rat. Yeah. Could be. It could be another one of those.
Okay.
He'll come here. It seems Ben is yeah. Okay, I'm gonna reload and try a compound command with him. Okay. Learn XX. XX turtle. Turtle. Southeast. Get scroll. Northwest.
And then northwest. Yep.
See how this goes. As the turtle starts across, he seems to set off something. The machinery speeds up, the noise level becomes almost unbearable. Luckily, he makes it to the other side safely. Crash! A huge hammer smashes against the stone floor. The turtle sticks his head through the door across the mechanical wasteland. In his mouth is a scroll of some sort. The turtle fairly zips across the engine room, dodging the giant hammers and gears. Suddenly, he sets off a trap, and sharp spears fly at him from all directions, but they bounce harmlessly off his shell. He avoids one last crash of a huge hammer, but even at his speed, it's a near thing. With one more burst of... Even at his speed, it's a near thing. With one more burst of speed, he reaches you safely. The turtle drops a brittle scroll at your feet. Not bad, huh?
You son of a bitch, Gabe.
Smash a huge hammer. Smashes against the stone floor. I don't know. It's like... It makes sense because it was for the spears, not the hammer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just like... And the spears are the thing that get us when we try to go back across the
Yeah.
What I should have paid more attention to was the description when we die. Ridiculous. Thank turtle. Save. Turtle success. Thank turtle. Glad to be of help. I think I'll get back to the beach now. The turtle departs. That's nice. It lets you thank the turtle. That's cool. Get scroll. We have the scroll now. Finally. Hellcad. Madness. You want to take a break?
No, I'm good.
No? Okay, you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I realized, we've been doing this for an hour 45. Okay. In a few minutes, I might need to leap up for just a second, but it will not take long.
Okay.
Let me see here. Where are we? Who are we even? So we've got the scroll.
Yeah. And the
Just
dagger.
delightful. And the dagger.
Now we
Well,
can
sir.
do all the things that we had to do in
Yes.
order to get to the end.
Oh boy. Yeah, because what we need to do now, okay, so if I recall my if I recall our previous stuff correctly, so we go up through the we have to go up to the junction, up through the library, which we'll be safe from now because we cast that one spell. Up through the library, and maybe there's one more scroll to grab there. If we haven't been there successfully before yet. To the north gate. We're going to need to go into the Hall of Mirrors. And summon the adventurer. Befriend the adventurer. Do we need to give the adventurer treasures?
I don't think we need to. We need to show it to him so he keeps us following us.
Yeah, we need to have at least one treasure on us so he keeps following us.
Right.
You have to keep him interested.
Do we want to ignore all of that and try dispelling the staircase?
We don't have the dispel spell, do we? We do have the dispel spell.
That's what we just got.
Wait a minute. Well, no, we did. Wait a minute. Hang on. Short-circuiting. Stand by.
There's other stuff.
What spell do we get in the translucent room? You remember which spell it is?
No.
Because let me look at my notes.
If I remember correct, from where
Banish to
what
another plane. I think we're gonna need that to fight Krill.
Right. I just want to see if the spell actually.
Oh, you just want to see if it
fixes
works.
The stairs, yeah. like, are we going? We can restore. I'm just saying, let's make sure we can get up that staircase before
I gotcha.
we.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because
I see where
we got to the
just
point
go
where he
blind.
runs and hides, and then we can't follow him.
It goes like up the stairs. Okay. Yeah. I gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah, we can-
I'm just saying maybe we should find out if we do need to find something else before we
should-
finish.
So we need to get back to we haven't sufficiently done enough of the FA in order to enter the FO stage properly. Right. I see. Gotcha. Okay. So we'll head up to the landing. Down west, north, east. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go down and west, and then I'm gonna save the game again, just for Southgate trying stuff. North, east. Okay. So back up through the East Hall, the Banquet Hall, the Junction, and to the landing. Everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted, and there is a faint acrid odor. The wall is cylindrical here, with exits east and west. The eastern one opens into a dark, enclosed space. The air is thick with acrid smoke, and black, greasy ashes mar the floor. The mortar and stones of the walls are stained and crumbly. He's been doing bad things here. So, east to the winding stair. This is a winding stair stretching up and down out of sight. The walls are mossy and damp. An exit leads west to a landing. Look, stair. Look at stair. You see nothing special about the stairs. Okay. Cool CAD stairs. I guess?
Yeah.
As you cast the spell, the brittle scroll vanishes. The stairway begins to dissolve before your eyes, leaving a circular area with exits east and west, but remarkable mainly for its absence of a floor. Indeed, you find yourself standing in midair above a deep pit, with the sort of comical look which is found mainly among duped cartoon characters. Frantically, you grab for the solid banister, dropping your heavier possessions in your desire to save yourself. But the banister shifts and dissolves as well, leaving you grasping what appears to be an ornate scroll. You plummet downward deeper into the pit, but the bottom is still not visible. Far ahead of you fall your former possessions. Hey, it worked!
Did it?
We're still in the winding stair.
Okay.
Read scroll? I'm not sure what we do from it. Should I save here?
No, I mean, what?
It's a dead timeline probably, but
It didn't say we died yet.
well, hey, look at that. The Izyuk spell, Fly Like a Bird. You plummet downward deeper into the pit, but the bottom is not visible. Far ahead of you fall your former possessions. I wonder how much time we have. Nisto Izyuk. I don't know if we still have our spell book. The spell quests around in your hands looking for your spell book, but not finding it fades reluctantly. Oh, dang it. Okay. So... restore... Get back to that. Here we go. I guess we can just cast it right off the scroll. Izyuk self.
Okay.
As you cast the spell, the ornate scroll vanishes, your descent slows, and you're floating serenely in midair. The tower surrounds you with a wide cut openings to the east and west. You could probably fly in either direction if you wished. I guess we could go down and get our possessions. Maybe.
Yeah.
Effortlessly you float downward. Bottomless pit. This is a circular pit of apparently infinite depth. The walls are crudely dressed stone. No floor is visible. We might not actually be able to get our stuff. This might be... Since this is probably where the end game is, we might actually have to learn the spells ahead of time and lose all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Because... the Izyuk spell wears off after 3... The Izyuk spell is worn off. You plummet deeper and deeper into the pit. Oddly enough, you never seem to hit bottom. After many years, only tattered remnants of you remain, still falling.
Jeez.
So, I mean, there are some options here. There's a,
Well, I mean, we could cast it. We could cast it before we fall. We could...
Well, no, the problem is that we can't cast Izyuk before we fall because that is a, the banister turns into a scroll.
Oh.
And we're holding it as we fall. That was like our only possession at that point.
Gotcha.
It puts it in our inventory when we cast to dispel the stairs. I think.
So we have to be falling, cast it.
Yeah.
Change direction, like
And
go
just-
one of those
just-
other directions.
Just go up, basically, or yeah, I guess you could go across. Yeah, there is another door then, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so. Like left and right, or east,
yeah.
whatever.
Up and down might still be infinite. It's just the stairs that were the illusion.
Right.
Interesting. Okay. Let me actually look at one more thing in the stairwell. Well, I think we were there, Southgate trying stuff. Um, because like,
Look, my question has been answered. It does get rid of the staircase and goes on to whatever the next step is.
Yeah,
So we can't
yeah.
go and get the rest of the stuff and then try
That's
to
true.
do this.
That's true. Okay. So Southgate trying stuff. We'll go back there and do that, and then we'll see what. Yeah, I think this is definitely end game content we're looking at there.
Yeah.
You mind if I will need to leap up for just a moment. Should I go ahead and go to break? For this, or do you wish to just
sure.
vamp for a few minutes?
We do a very, very short break.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. We'll be right back. Let me just one moment. I'll be right with you. We have returned. Somehow, against all odds, we have returned. So, I've put us back at the south gate, and
Okay.
so now we need to go to the closet and grab like the spoon, and then troll through the Hall of Mirrors. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Do that before we do the monster.
Yeah, because I mean we have to. Yeah, well, I mean we have to go to the map room before we get the monster because that's where the that's how we we get the map and the
map
pencil.
is there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we deal with the monster. Okay, so we will go west, west, north. Actually, west, 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 north, north, north. Yeah, okay. So west, 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 north, 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 east.
3 west, 4 north.
Actually, wait a minute. We have to go through the closet. Ah! West, west, north. I'm just going to do west, west, north. Let's just go to the closet. Because I realized we have to pick up the spoon. Okay. Here's a worn silver spoon here. I'm actually going to save here again real quick because I'm paranoid. Get spoon. And
Was the spoon enough to keep his attention? I can't remember.
I can't either, but it's the lightest object, was what I was thinking.
Okay.
I think it might be.
Okay.
We'll find out. Northwest, north, north, and then east. Okay. Here we go. I'm just trying my sad attempt at inventory management. Okay. So we are now, so we went through the courtyard to the inside gate. You're just inside what appears to be the main entrance of the castle. An iron gate standing wide open looms to the west. Through it, a narrow road can be seen winding through low, smoky hills. Before you, to the east, is a huge open courtyard. To the north and south are archways leading to the interior of the castle. Pebbled path. You're on a long pebbled path. Stretching out to the north, to the south, the path continues through an open arch into an open area. Tower. This is the base of the northwest tower of the castle. A winding staircase leads up into the tower itself, and passages lead from here to the east and south. Let me see. Okay, got it. Okay. So, from here, we can go east into the Hall of Mirrors. I'm going to go ahead and save one more time because I can. Northwest Tower Adventurer time. We'll see what we can do. Oh, yeah. Let me... Is it Zifmia? Yeah. Learn Zifmia. Better drink soon. Okay, drink water. But the jug is now empty. Dang it. I guess I'll drop the jug here and then we can refill it later. Okay. Here we go. Hall of Mirrors 1. Here we are. This is the western end of the Hall of Mirrors. The hall itself is astounding and not a little bit confusing. To be sure, its northern wall is glass, but it does not seem to reflect anything within the hall. Rather, it seems to be a window on another world. This other world appears to be a large underground labyrinth filled with tunnels, caves, and peculiar rock formations. From the other side of the mirror, a bedraggled adventurer comes into view, carrying a brass lantern and an elvish sword, which is glowing dimly. He stops and stares in your direction. I forgot to learn the friend spell. Let's see.
I mean, you can try summoning him, learn the friend spell, and then...
Yeah. Zifmia Adventurer. All at once, the bedraggled adventurer appears before you, brightly glowing sword in hand. His jaw is dropped and his eyes are bulging. His eyes dart this way and that as if looking for a way to escape. Learn... Vaxum. When you're using your best study habits, you learn the Vaxum spell. Vaxum Adventurer. The adventurer smiles at you with an air of goodwill. The adventurer offers to relieve you of some of your possessions. I'm going to save here again. Leading the adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
Adventurer. Follow me? Sorry, but I've got better things to do than follow you. The adventurer leaves the room heading to the west. Damn it.
Yeah, show the...
Yeah, you gotta show him the spoon. Show spoon to adventurer. His eyes light up at the sight of the worn silver spoon. The adventurer eyes your possessions intently. Let's go. East. The adventurer, proceeding cautiously, follows you. He seems to be paying particular attention to your possessions. Hall of Mirrors 2. And we are... It looks just like the other one. There's a bedraggled and weary adventurer standing here. He's carrying a sword and a brass lantern. He seems pleased to see you and frequently smiles in your direction. The adventurer, not overly tactful, asks to see what you're holding. I don't know if we have to keep showing him, but I guess
I don't think we do.
Yeah. Yeah, still following. The adventurer asks what you'd be needing treasures for. Hall of Mirrors 3. Hall of Mirrors 4. He's still asking. And North Gate, which everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted, and there is a faint acrid odor. This small open area stands at the old north gate of the castle, now badly rusted. Through the gate, a forest can be seen. To the west, a hall glows with light, and to the south, the dark castle can be re-entered. A narrow passage to the east leads to the base of the northeast tower. There is a bedraggled and weary adventurer standing here, carrying a sword and brass lantern. Seems pleased to see you and frequently smiles in your direction. And offers to relieve you of some of your possessions. East. Guarded door. A more incongruous place than this would be difficult to believe. The room itself is nothing more than a small room at the base of the northwest tower, with a narrow passageway entering from the west. Standing in front of you to the north, however, is a door surpassing anything you could have imagined. For starters, its massive lock is wrapped in a dozen 6-inch thick iron chains. In addition, a certain 5-headed monster sporting razor-sharp spears for tongues seems to be embedded within its heavy oak frame. One is almost embarrassed to mention the gargoyles spewing flame and sulphurous ash with which ornament either side of the door, or the 97 slimy groping tentacles, which taunt you ever closer to certain death. A sign floating serenely above the door and glowing hideously in purple letters offers the following rude understatement. Don't bother. The adventurer is here. The adventurer glances around the room in a businesslike way and makes a few notes on his map. Eyes your possessions intently. Adventurer, open the door. As you motion toward the monstrous door, the adventurer follows the imaginary line which proceeds thence from your outstretched arm. The seemingly fearless adventurer shrugs and walks purposefully toward the door, ignoring all harm to his person in the form of knives, tentacles, and molten lead. Did you try the doorknob? He asks as 27 knives delicately skewer him. Before you can answer, he reaches for one of the gargoyle heads, which by sheerest coincidence has just flooded him in red-orange flame, and turns it gently. I think it's unlocked, he says, stoically ignoring the host of human-sized rats which feed on his incinerated torso. His left hand, broken and bloodied, pulls at the gargoyle head. I'm going on ahead, he cries, opening a simple wooden door. Wooden door? You rub your eyes for a moment and look again as he goes through it. Yes, just a plain wooden door.
Perfect.
Yep. Hang on. Plain wooden door. Guarded door. This rather unobtrusive room at the base of the northwest tower sports a small passageway to the west and a small rickety door to the north, which is open. A bedraggled adventurer walks into the room from the north, coming through the simple wooden door. Okay. Well, we don't need him anymore. And so we'll head north. Oh, hey. You have a fan. Hey. Greetings, Dormally.
Door. Dormally and I play lots of VR games.
Cool. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We are playing Enchanter from 1983. And we think we figured out how to get to the end. We're just now going back and making our way through. All right, so we're gonna head north. The adventurer, proceeding cautiously, follows you. He seems to be paying particular attention to your possessions. And maybe you should just give him the spoon.
If we give him the spoon, well, yes, because we're gonna go back to rooms if we want to get any of the stuff that he doesn't wander upon and steal.
Actually, let me restore before we even come in here, so he doesn't take any of this stuff. Yeah. There he is. Give spoon to adventurer. It's not a guarantee he won't go back in there, but you never know. Yeah. We really, I enjoy these games. We didn't get a chance to play through all of these when we were younger, and so now is when we're doing it. So this is the second childhood stream, basically.
These games are so pedantic that that it's not that we didn't have a chance to play them when we were younger. It's that you get frustrated and rage quit.
Yeah, basically. that was the case.
These games are infuriating at some points and a lot of fun and well written at the other points.
Yeah, and then your parents tell you they can't afford to buy every Invisiclues book, so you have to stop and then wait like 40 years.
The pay to cheat.
All right, we're gonna give him the spoon. The adventurer gratefully accepts the offer of the worn silver spoon. He is fascinated by its beauty and stops to thank you. The adventurer leaves the room through the simple wooden door, heading to the north, so he's still going to be in there. But maybe he won't follow us around anymore.
Right.
See, he just did it. Damn it! Hang on. I'm gonna stop him from doing that. I'm just gonna go through the door. Map room. This room in the high tower appears to be a map room with hundreds of ancient maps covering the walls. A huge globe made of gold sits on a pedestal in the center of the room. Through the tower windows... Yeah, I know, right? I'm about to. Through the tower windows can be seen a vast forest stretching out to the northeast and the sea, covered in fog to the east and south. Stairs to the south lead to the bottom of the tower. Lying on the floor is a purple scroll. In one corner of the room is a badly worn pencil inscribed with runes. Lying on the ground is an old parchment map. There's a bedraggled and weary adventurer standing here. He's carrying a sword and brass lantern. He seems pleased to see you and frequently smiles in your direction. The adventurer smiles at you like an idiot. Get all! The adventurer, you can't be serious. Pedestal. You must have had a silliness spell cast on you. Maps. Most of the maps are murals painted onto the walls. The others are securely mounted. Purple scroll taken. Badly worn pencil taken. Map. Your load is too heavy! The adventurer tries to make some small talk, but he only mumbles. He'll have to speak up if he expects you to hear him.
Give him the spoon. Take the map.
To adventurer. Take map. No! The adventurer gratefully accepts the offer of the worn silver spoon. He's fascinated by its beauty and stops to thank you. The adventurer stoops over and picks up the map. The adventurer, not seeing any use in keeping the map anyway, hands it to you gladly. Oh, thank goodness. The adventurer asks for directions to flood control dam number 3.
Bastards. Can
Alas,
we send him back?
No. I don't think we can. We don't have a way to reverse the spell. But at least we have the map now. That is hilarious.
Right. We know what the map does. What's I forget what the scroll. What scroll is this?
Okay. A map, a badly worn pencil, a purple scroll, a brittle scroll, a black candle providing light, a partially eaten loaf of bread, a spell book, a sacrificial dagger. The adventurer leaves the room through the simple wooden door heading to the south.
Right.
So this purple scroll, hang on, is I think just a pyrotechnic spell, but it's very powerful, which might be useful.
Oh, that's right. It's the fireworks spell.
Yeah. The scroll reads, "Feel free spell. Create gratuitous fireworks." So we have that one now. So we need to still get the Gondar scroll, and I think that might be in the library. I don't think we've been
we
there
gotta go
yet.
get the jug and fill it back up with water.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, that's true.
We should do that first.
But also, I'm worried that it's saying that we're carrying too much. We might need to figure something out, but we'll see. The brittle scroll is Dispel, and we need that for the end. We need all these things. We will no longer need the map and pencil, however, once we're done with downstairs, so that might be a thing. But yeah, let's go get the jug if we can.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we can do. Okay. So from here, we go south, west, and then west several times. West like 6 times, and I think that's where we left it. Okay.
Yeah.
Your stomach is starting to grumble. I don't have any treasures, adventurer. Stop following me. West, west. West, 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 west. West. So much text! Going back through the north gate, Hall of Mirrors, and to the tower.
But if
Yeah, it wore off.
he didn't follow us.
Yeah, not until we've finished the Hall of Mirrors.
Okay.
Because it says the adventurer looks at you as if seeing you for the first time. It's not clear that he likes what he sees either.
Oh, good. Get the jug. Perfect timing.
Exactly. We'll see if we can. Your load is too heavy.
Eat the bread, drop the bread? Can't we get more bread?
I don't think we can. I don't know. We can get more water. I just don't think... I haven't tried going back and looking in the oven again, but I'm not presuming they're going to keep cooking more bread for us. Keep baking more bread for us.
Can we restore the bread?
How?
Repair it. Repair.
Let's try it. Actually, you know.
I don't think we can. I feel like I thought of this before.
I mean, you never know. Because that's... I want to try it because it's hilarious. Hang on. That is the Krebs. It's willful damage to the bread. Hang on. Learn Krebs. Krebs the bread. I don't think we've tried this.
Okay.
Nothing happens. You're becoming quite hungry. Dang it. That was great, though. I loved that.
You wasted turns, and now you need more bread.
I know. It's an unending cycle, really. I'm thinking
to
we're
be
going to
fair,
need to...
the one surefire way we can get bread is dying and getting new bread.
It's fair. So here's my thought. Why don't we go back to the closet, put down a few things and strongbox them, and then come back and get the jug?
Oh, yeah.
Because I realized, wait, that spell is useful. That adventure, yeah. I don't know if it'll... I may only be able to cast it once, so...
I think so.
I'm thinking about dropping the dagger, because we're not going to need it immediately. So that might be the heaviest thing.
Okay.
And just kind of do it that way. Okay, but let me get that move back. Okay, so we're in the tower. And we're looking at basically south, southeast, south. Okay. And the adventurer is no longer following us, so he's not going to follow us there, hopefully.
Right. All right.
We don't really need those treasures anyway. I mean, that was the whole point.
Yeah. And
would be nice if we could send him back. Or we could try that thing where we lead him in to be sacrificed. That might be an option. That'd be terrible. Why would we do that? What's wrong with us? Don't answer that.
Sorry. The words almost started coming out.
Too many things are wrong.
Boy, do I have a list.
I know. A long list. Okay. We're back at the closet. I'm gonna learn the strongbox spell. Actually, I may as well save here as well to save. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's see. Where was it? It's where am I not? Here it is. Blorb. Learn Blorb. Drop dagger. Or can I just blorb the dagger here? Even if it's in my inventory. Yeah. The glowing strongbox forms out of the air, carefully enclosing the sacrificial dagger, which disappears from view. The strongbox rests on the ground. Should we try strongboxing these other items as well, or just in case it lets us do it more than one thing at a time?
You can try.
Yeah, I don't think it will, but
I wonder if it'll let you put a strongbox in like every room. Like we just have to like one thing in every room.
Maybe. That's true. It's like, which strongbox do you mean? Blorb. Egg. Ah, yeah, although you complete the spell, nothing seems to have happened. Yeah. It could be... Although, it would be funny to... Get egg. Your load is too heavy. Oh, still. Madness. I don't know. The load is too heavy to carry the egg. What did... Diagnose. You're wide awake, you're well hydrated, and becoming quite hungry. You're very hungry now. You better have something to eat. I mean, we'll deal with that. It's very strange.
I mean, we can still go south or whatever and try strongboxing.
Strongboxing something else. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We have these scrolls.
Yeah, put the brittle scroll in one.
Eat bread. There's nearly half of it left. South. Learn blorb. Blorb scroll.
Oh.
Sorry, purple scroll.
That works.
Yeah, nothing seems to have happened.
Okay. So only one active at a time.
Yeah. Which is fine. The dagger was the only thing I wanted to protect. I just don't know if it'll be enough. Well, I mean...
we gotta go get the jug.
Yeah, we gotta go get the jug.
We gotta go try.
Alright. Hang on. Let me save those moves. Okay. Learn blorb. Blorb. Dagger. And let me see if dropping that lets us at least pick up the jug. And if it doesn't, we may need to drop something else.
Yeah.
So let's see. Northwest, north. Okay. Stars shine down on you from a clear, dark sky. So back to the courtyard, to the inside gate, to the pebble path, to the tower, get jug. Taken. Good.
Okay.
Alright, now we need to head back to the stream.
South.
Or the brook, rather.
West.
So it's south, west, northwest, northeast. I think it's the Shady Brook.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Righto.
Wait. Never mind. Like, can't we fill it in the forest? Aren't there like north of us? Oh, I guess we gotta go through the mirrors.
Northgate Forest. Yeah. I don't think there's a stream there, and there's a swamp. I don't know that we want swamp water.
I was thinking of swamp water.
Yeah. Down here, there's ocean water. I have a feeling that might not work out for us either. Down to the south end.
I mean, salt helps with hydration. I don't know why.
Why not? South, west, northwest, northeast.
Your logic is befuddling me.
Sorry about that.
It's 3 west. Northwest, northeast.
Okay. So, pebbled path, inside gate, outside gate. You're outside the western entrance to the castle. To the east stands an iron gate, which is wide open. A winding road starts here and proceeds to the west. Western road, you're on an east-west road, which wends its way through the dark, rolling hills of this land. To the west rises a high mountain. To the east stands a high castle with dark towers. The stars shine down on you from a clear, dark sky. Eastern fork, you're at a fork in the road where paths to the northwest and southwest girdle the base of the lonely mountain, and a smaller path winds its way to the east. We hopped in here briefly earlier. Trailhead. You're on the northeast side of the lonely mountain, walking a narrow path through rolling hills. On one side of the path is a sign, and behind that to the northeast, a winding path through the thick undergrowth. The trail continues to the southeast. Stars shining down. Shady Brook. The trail ends here. A ruined stone foundation. A ruined stone foundation marks the site of the old Lingolf house, which presumably was a monument of some sort. The trail is off to the southwest, and a small brook flows slowly by. You are beginning to tire. But we're at the brook. Get water. The jug is now full of water. Yay! Lucci has vanished. I just looked up and saw that. Or he's turned invisible. Not sure which. But we have water now. So it says we're beginning to tire. Should we head to the bed, to the bed chamber, or do we want to go somewhere else? Now you're back.
Surprise. We have we might as well, like, we're doing the beast next, right?
I think so. The only thing we haven't done is I think there's a spell we haven't grabbed from, I think, the library.
Right.
Which, do we need that? It's the Quench Flame. We won't need it. Yeah, actually, we won't need it for the beast. We'll just probably should grab it before we go finally, to the tower.
Yeah.
And so,
you know what? We probably have enough time before we're too tired if we want to run, grab it, and then go sleep, and then do the beast.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. Actually, we could just run straight through the temple if we want, because they won't care. Now that we've done this, okay.
Presumably.
Presumably. So let's see. We're carrying everything. Southwest, southeast, east. I am also wondering if at some point we should just drop the bread and the jug somewhere to keep, and then go back to it when we start getting hungry or thirsty. I don't know. That might be easier on the inventory. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just a thought. In the meantime...
You know what? You know what's really funny? We could probably get everything and leave everything in the cell.
Oh, in the prison cell?
He probably won't go into the prison cell.
I mean, there's a chance.
I mean...
It's a thought. It's a thought.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think we're okay for right now. So southwest, southeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8.
7, 8.
9.
And then up the library. Southwest, southeast, 8 easts.
Yep.
Okay.
Southwest, southeast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then north.
And then north, although I worry that I have miscounted, but we'll find out. Okay.
It'll stop us.
Yeah. Suddenly. Okay, back through the courtyard. We've already described all of that, I think. Okay, junction and library. Yes. This is a library. Or rather, it was until it was ransacked and despoiled. Most of the contents of the room have been burned in a huge bonfire in the center of the room. Hundreds of charred and empty tubes are scattered about as if by someone searching, so ashes are strewn about. There are rat tracks in the ashes. To the south, you can hear the sound of a group of low, guttural voices. Amid the tubes is an old and dusty book. So, we haven't actually read the book yet in this timeline, so I guess we'll do that.
Sure.
Dusty. The dusty book. The first page of the book was the table of contents. Only 2 chapter names can be read. The Legend of the Unseen Terror and The Legend of the Great Implementers. Read Legend of the Unseen Terror.
Fucking terror.
This legend, written in an ancient tongue, goes something like this. Goes a little something like this. At one time, a shapeless and formless manifestation of evil was disturbed from millennia of sleep. It was so powerful that it required the combined wisdom of the leading enchanters of that age to conquer it. The legend tells how the enchanters lured the terror to a recess deep within the earth by placing there a powerful spell scroll. When it had reached the scroll, the enchanters trapped it there with a spell that encased it in the living rock. The terror was so horrible that none would dare speak of it. A comment at the end of the narration indicates that the story is considered to be quite fanciful. No other chronicles of the age mention the terror in any form. You're beginning to feel faint from lack of sustenance. Which I guess is being thirsty. Read Legend of the Great Implementers. This legend, written in an ancient tongue, speaks of the creation of the world. A more absurd account can hardly be imagined. The universe, it seems, was created by implementers who directed the running of great engines. These engines produced this world and others, strange and wondrous, as a test or puzzle for others of their kind. It goes on to state that these beings stand ready to aid those entrapped within their creation. The great magician-philosopher Helfax notes that a creation of this kind is morally and logically indefensible and discards the theory as colossal claptrap and kludgery. Ah, yes. So this is of course, a joke about the folks at Infocom who called the programmers who called themselves implementers. And this joke continues as more Zork games happen, or games in the Zork universe. And I believe later on, in a much later game, you meet the implementers, at least briefly. That's several games away. For now, we will look at the tracks. There are plenty of rat tracks here going in various directions. One prominent rodentine thoroughfare stands out, though, going as it does into a small hole in the wall. And then we reach into that hole. You reach around for a moment and come up with something. It's a frayed scroll. The low, guttural voices seem to be coming in your direction. I think we're fine, but I'm going to save just in case. Library voices. I don't think anything will... I don't think the protection spell wears off, but you never know.
Yeah.
Read frayed scroll. Scroll reads Gondar, a spell. Quench an open flame. A group of four hunched and hairy shapes walks into your presence. They don't seem to take much notice of you, and they soon depart.
Right.
Okay. Nusto Gondar. Spellbook begins to glow softly, slowly, ornately. The words of the Gondar spell are inscribed. That's the same text as before. Okay. So we have Gondar now. And now we can go to bed. Let's see. And possibly we may need to drink water at some point on the way, but we'll see.
All right.
So we're here
now
at the
we
library.
Should go rest.
South, 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 west. South, 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 west.
4 south.
West, west.
And 3 west.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay.
And then up.
Yeah, we can leave the book here. We don't really need the book.
Yeah.
South, 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 west, west, west. You have died.
So I guess we have to drink first?
We should probably drink before we complete that chain.
I mean,
Yep. Well, that didn't work out. Also, they stole one of our scrolls when we died. That's not good. At least one. Okay, let's try that again. Library voices, was that the last one?
Yeah,
Yes.
so
it's just really learning the spell and okay.
yeah.
Nusto Gondar.
Drink water.
Really?
Yeah.
Drink water. There's lots more where that
South.
came from.
South, 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 south. West, west, west.
Oh.
Are we hungry? Did we not
No,
eat?
we're tired.
Oh, we're too tired?
I think so. It's because up here it says you are worn out.
Shit.
We can't make it to the bed.
With that save.
No, we're gonna have to get the scroll later.
Alright.
That's okay.
Well, restore to when we got water, I guess.
Yeah, that's it really. Yeah, we have water.
Fucking, these fucking games.
Okay, we're back at the Shady Brook.
Alright. So, southwest, southeast,
east,
east,
south, south. Okay,
south.
yeah. Southwest, southeast, east. Okay. Brings us to the tower.
Up.
We're at the tower. You're fairly starving. If you don't eat soon, you'll pass. Oh, it is both. Eat bread. Nearly half of it left. That was the problem. Also, actually, okay, hang on. Wait a minute.
Do you want to save here first?
We missed the
in case we're wrong, though.
I can type in the series of letters again.
Okay.
I don't think we're wrong though, as it did say lack of sustenance. So, first of all, Nusto Gondar, eat bread. Okay, there's nearly half of it left. Let me see something. I'm gonna do this bit by bit. South, 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 south. West, west, west. South, you're worn out. South, south. East Hall. South. You're very thirsty now. Drink water. Lots more where that came from.
Alright, west, west, west.
West. The lighted portrait in the gallery. In the South Hall. Damp car to continue east. And to the tower. Yeah,
No.
I think that's all it was. I think that's
Okay.
all it was. We skipped over the fact we needed to eat.
Okay.
We've been ignoring being hungry earlier.
All
Okay. So back up here. I'm going to save. Bedding down again. Get in the bed. Lying on the soft bed puts you to sleep. Sleep. It's been a long day indeed. The rest will do you good. You make yourself comfortable on the bed and drift off, renewing your powers and refreshing your mind. Time passes as you snore blissfully. You sleep uneventfully, dreamlessly, and awake refreshed.
Wow.
I guess we did all the stuff. Yeah.
We did all the things that cause dreams.
Yeah. Took care of all of it. You get up. Okay, save. Next day, again, and stuff. Okay.
All right.
So I guess
we go deal with the terror.
Yeah. Guess it's time to deal with the terror. We've got water, a map, the pencil, the scrolls, purple and brittle, the candle, which we'll need down there, the bread, and a spell book. Okay. I would recommend leaving the bread and the jug of water in, like, the South Hall, maybe. Just so that we can, like... Or the closet if we want, because we're going to need to pick up the scroll down here, and I don't want it to tell us that we can't do that.
Right.
Down when we hit the translucent room with the unseen terror in it.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, we can leave them here or in the closet.
Yeah, this is the, I mean the bedroom. I guess we could leave it in the bedroom just because it seems to be happening now that we get hungry and thirsty just before we go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we could. I wouldn't mind doing that.
We can try it.
Yeah. Okay, drop, jug, and bread. They are both dropped.
Okay.
And now here we go to deal with the terror. So it's east, south to the dungeon. Sorry, let me go down first. Tower, east to the South Hall, south to the dungeon. A dank and forgotten pit contains the dungeons. There is a cell to the north, and a partly blocked passage leads even deeper into the earth. It looks as if there was once a mortared stone wall blocking this passage, but it has crumbled and collapsed, reopening the tunnel.
Okay.
As I recall, when we last did this, there was a lot of timing involved.
Yes.
Now, I'll save just before we go down there.
Okay.
Unseen terror time. And, folks may wonder, because you're not able to see when I save games, if you're watching right now, sometimes I'll just blurt out strange phrases whenever I save a game. That's because I'm just saying aloud the name that I'm saving the game as.
one of my favorite things.
Thank you. So, as I recall, hang on, let me see. So, well, okay, let me read map. So, here we have, this map consists of a drawing with 9 points, each represented by a strange character, with interconnecting thin pencil lines. Using your native alphabet, it looks like this. Now, I think, if I remember correctly from watching this morning, we moved our way to room F. I think. I am not sure. But
I don't think we had to. I thought we went to room H.
Or J or K.
Down at the bottom center.
Well,
was that the right way?
Well, no, because here's the thing: we erased the lines between B and R, so that it couldn't get out, right?
Right.
But we had to wait until after we had opened the pathway out, otherwise it wouldn't have tried. We had to be careful about. It was the timing, you see.
Right. No. That what I'm saying is right. But he has to think there's a way out in order to go that way. So we hit an H, and then we drew a line from P to F, and then he started moving toward B.
Well.
And after he passed M, we erased B to R.
V to M?
No, B to R, because we can't let him out.
All right, B to R, right. But that's the thing, is that I think we hid in, like, J, maybe.
Did we hide in J?
Because we trap him in this loop down here.
Oh,
down at the bottom.
Okay.
R to M to H.
We were able to erase twice?
Yes, we can draw twice and erase twice.
Erase twice. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So I think we hid up in J to avoid the beast, but hiding down here we might trap ourselves in with him. Down in R to M to H. So I think we might have hit up in J. We drew the line from F to P.
Right.
And it's like we had to wait the exact number of turns.
Right. He moves one spot each
I
turn.
think so, yeah. Where it's like he moved one spot up here. We might have even been in F when we did it and he just moved past us, maybe. But it doesn't matter, though. But, like, he goes to V, to M, to R, and that's when we have to erase the line.
Right.
And then he starts heading back, so that's when we have to, the next turn, we have to erase
that line.
V to M. I don't know that it matters where we are at the time, necessarily.
I thought he killed us if, like, we were stuck in the same room with him.
I think so. So, I mean, we could hide in J.
Okay.
Up in J, and then we'll be able to sense his presence nearby, but he won't come into the room with us. Right. I don't think. Look at pencil. The pencil is very old and covered with finely inlaid runes. The point is nearly gone, and the attached eraser is negligible. I wonder if we could Krebs the pencil.
I don't think we can. I think we tried.
Did we? I don't know. Okay.
Because it wasn't willful damage. It was. Wasn't that like we could only repair willfully damaged?
Yeah,
things?
I think that's
and
right.
It's normal wear and tear.
Yeah. So we can head down to the first translucent room and then just basically make our way there, and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's down and then south and then east and then northeast and northwest. Okay. So, down translucent room. This is a peculiar room whose cream-colored walls are thin and translucent. An exit is to the south, and it is very strange indeed, perfectly round and black as pitch. I think I even examined the exit. Doesn't matter. So, let's see. So it's just southeast, northeast, northwest, south, Another translucent room. Different ways out. East, northeast, and northwest.
Yeah.
Okay. We are now in room J. Are we ready?
Yeah. Do you want to save right here?
Yeah. Just
As we screw up the thing we finally figured out.
Yes, exactly.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. So proud of myself.
I know you knocked it out of the park, man. You figured it out. Now we just have to figure out the timing here. I think I figured out you could erase things and then you were able to put the blocks in place and make it work.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to look at the map one more time just so that I have it in read map so that I have it in front of me. Okay. Draw a line from P to F.
Yes.
A thin line now connects the two spots on the map, but the pencil point is very nearly gone. You feel that two powerful evil forces are searching each other out. As they meet, the air lightens. Belbaz appears before you. Something has disturbed the ancient terror! Krill himself knows this and will try to use it to his purposes. Already they may have joined together. You must not allow the terror to escape, or we are all doomed! He fades into the gloom. Now, a lot of help you are.
Yeah.
Let me see. I guess we just wait. Which I
We're
worry
pointing
about.
ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wait.
466. Somewhere near, an evil presence lurks, probing your mind. It seems to be moving quickly. It's in V.
Right.
I think we could just go southeast now, if we wanted to. To keep feeling the presence, unless you just want to wait.
We can try. Go south. Yeah, go southeast.
Okay.
We just saved. Alright, so he's at M.
Yeah, an evil presence pervades the room, its source unseen. Fear seeps into your mind like fog. You look fearfully around. There's something horrible here. Somewhere near, an evil presence lurks, probing your mind. It seems to be moving quickly. But I think it just moved to M.
So we can erase M to V right now. Because he still has a way out. He's still going that way.
We could.
And then erase B to R.
A little more dangerous.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. From M to V. The line between the two spots is erased, leaving the eraser barely usable. Suddenly, the black passage to the southwest closes off. Erase line from B to R.
R. Yep.
The line between the two spots is erased, leaving the eraser not fit for use. From somewhere nearby, an unseen force probes you, and you are gripped by a sickening feeling. But it's not in the room with us. I think it's in M.
I think
that worked.
I think it worked.
We say doing
Suck
so.
it,
Let's go
unseen
south.
force.
Southeast. And we're now in room F.
And then south.
And then
West.
southwest. A scroll emanating power is here. Get scroll.
Read scroll.
A powerful scroll. Read. Powerful scroll. The scroll reads Guncho spell. Banish the victim to another plane of existence. The spell seems very long and extremely complicated. I'm sure he'll just wait for us to stand there and read it at him. We got it. And the world hasn't ended, so I think we trapped the beast well enough. So now I guess we'll go back to K and draw that other line to get out.
Yep.
That is northeast, northwest, northwest, southwest. Once again, in a translucent room. And we're drawing a line From B to K.
Okay, yeah.
Thin line now connects the 2 spots on the map, but the pencil point is gone. Suddenly, the wall to the northwest opens to form a perfectly round and black passage.
We're so good at games.
You hear a horrible anguished scream through the walls of the cavern as the terror realizes that it is trapped and its scroll of power stolen. Ah! I didn't see that before.
Yeah, I don't remember that from last time.
That's cool. Maybe it has something to do with the order we did things in this time.
Maybe.
That's awesome. Okay. We're back in the translucent room, where we can now head back out of here. We go up.
So we can just head to the... Oh, wait, do we head to the stairs now, or do we have to...
I think we got to go back to the library and grab the... Oh, no, we grabbed it.
No, we did that. Yeah.
We have it. We have all of them.
Yeah.
I think this is it. We can just proceed to the end game.
Did we have to do the fireworks? I can't remember what happened when we did the fireworks. Nothing?
We haven't found a good use for them yet.
Okay. And then what did we do when we summoned? Do we still have to summon him so he runs away?
I think when we get there, we'll see him. Oh yeah, so this is a good question. We should probably strategize just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of that freaking staircase.
Well, we're gonna see by the time we do the staircase, we're gonna see before it, because we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have to try a couple of different things.
We need to have the scrolls. I don't know if we're gonna need the dagger or not.
But do we drop? They said the heavy things we drop. Did we drop the scrolls, or we had the scrolls?
Well, it said we dropped everything.
The book, though.
Well, it did say we dropped our book.
It said we dropped our book, and it said we dropped heavy things. So we got to confirm that when we get over there.
Maybe we can still hold on to the scrolls. Yeah, yeah.
So we have to memorize what spells we're gonna need, and also have the scrolls on us.
Yeah.
And maybe the dagger.
Were we carrying the dagger when we went in there first?
No, we had not gotten the dagger yet.
We had the dispel.
Oh no, we did.
Yeah, we had the dagger, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it dropped the dagger as well. The dagger might just have been for that rope.
It may have.
But what we could do is we can just... I would recommend moving everything to the landing. Just all of our stuff that we might want. And kind of stepping off from there and sort of working it out. So yeah, it might let us hold on to the scrolls. I would say just drop everything but the scrolls on the landing. And memorize some spells.
Right.
And try it. Just sort of see if we can dispel the thing, then we can...
Yeah, we still have to figure out after we're in the stairwell if we can go east or west after it disappears and all of that.
Yeah.
So.
True.
Yeah. So I think the only thing we need is the dagger, though. Like everything else we have, right?
Yeah, we don't have the. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't have the dagger. We don't. We left the bread and water near the. We left that upstairs.
Yeah, it's in
fine.
the bedroom, and we just slept, so we should be good to finish. I think.
All right.
Without bread and water.
Okay, we'll give this a shot. Let me head up to the closet where the dagger is. So South Hall and north of the closet. Okay. There's a faintly glowing strongbox here. Okay. And save again. Pause it before end game. Open strongbox. Sacrificial dagger reappears in its place. Get dagger. Your load is too heavy.
Alright, we drop the map. We don't need the map.
Oh yeah. You can drop the map and the pencil. Actually,
Yep.
yeah, the pencil. Okay. Get dagger. Okay. Now we can head on over. Let's see. Do. Southeast, east, north, north, north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just traipse our way through there.
So north, and then east.
Yeah. I'm just gonna replace that save. North, east, 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 east. Wait. North, east, 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 east. 5 easts. Okay. Stomach is starting to grumble. Mouth is getting rather dry. I did note as we're on our way.
Do you want to go back and eat again? Eat and drink again before we go?
I guess we could. Because, yeah, I mean, with the number of turns given, we could probably do that. Okay, back at the closet. Southwest up.
West up.
Mouth is getting rather dry. Okay. Drink water. There's plenty more.
Eat bread.
Eat bread. Okay, there's a good deal left, too.
Can
right.
we get them? Can we take them?
We could.
Let's just see if it'll let us carry them.
I think we're going to drop them when we get to the tower, but...
Yeah, no, we are. But, like, then we don't have to, like, come back here if we, like,
Yeah, that's
happen
true.
to need more.
Well, in that case, let me...
I mean, just
Well, if we-
just see if we
Sorry,
can pick
go
them up. We may not have enough room.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Because we got the jug, the dagger, the bread. Yeah,
Okay.
looks like we can carry them.
Okay.
I'm going to save a little bit, though. There.
Save,
Okay.
save, get them, go over to the tower,
Yeah.
and then eat them. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, southwest up.
Well-
Okay, mouth is feeling dry. Get all. But I want to carry the bed in my pocket. Oh well. Let's see.
It even says it's a feather bed. It should be very light.
I know.
Rude.
How dare. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's one less if we go the south route now.
Okay.
So down and then east, 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 north, north, north.
East 3, north 3.
Yeah.
So down, east 3, north 3.
Okay.
And we can go east again, right?
I think so. Let me check here. Anything to say we're getting hungry or thirsty? No. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, no, we didn't. Hang on. We already ate and drank.
Oh, you didn't restore it?
Yeah, I
thought you
don't think
restored
I
and
did.
went back.
I
Okay.
think we pick. Remember, you asked for us to see if we could pick it up, and then
Right.
I didn't restore after that.
Gotcha.
My brain put it in the before in the box that came before.
In the pre-time.
In the pre-time. Okay. Now get all. Mouth
I'm
is
not
getting
really
dry.
going anywhere. I'm just grabbing water real quick.
Ah, I gotcha. If you have to refill it at the brook, let me know. 3 east, 3 north.
Yeah, I don't know what they were calling about. My brook is so close. I can get water at any time. The amount of
Okay.
aqueducts in these games that have fucked us over.
Good. Oh God, the aqueduct. I'm gonna have flashbacks to that forever. So painful.
No.
Okay, we're at the junction. We're now at the landing. You are becoming quite hungry. Okay.
Perfect.
So.
All right, so we should drop everything at the landing.
Okay. So, let me see. Becoming quite thirsty. We have... This means we're going to get tired soon, too. Now that I'm realizing it.
I think we get hungry like a couple times before we start getting
Really?
tired. I think so.
All right.
I
Let's see,
think we have to eat 2 meals before we actually start getting tired.
Okay. I'm going to drop...
Wait, did we drink and
Not
eat
yet.
first? Okay.
But we can do that
yeah.
without holding them.
Okay.
But what do we want to...
All right.
Drop jug and bread. Do we want to try holding onto the dagger or leave it here?
All right. Did we just save here yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I just saved.
So let's... Yeah, we can drop the jug and the bread. Let's keep the dagger for now.
Okay. I'm going to drop the candle.
No, maybe we'll need it. Like, we haven't used the
Okay.
candle, except for light. We might need it.
True. All right. The jug and the bread have been dropped. We
Okay.
need the spell book for right this second. I'm thinking of dropping that here too.
Right.
But we need to decide which spells to use, or to hold on to in our head, right?
Right.
So, I think we can only hold 3. I think. At a time. So, we're not
Wait.
going to need to... Go ahead.
If I remember correctly, we summoned him, and then we tried to cast the dispel on him, and he ran away to the tower. We may have to do that first.
I don't remember that.
Because we got the spell to dispel him, right? Or to lock him. What's it?
I think every time we cast the summoning spell, he kills us.
Right, but I thought the last time. Anyway, we just saved, so we can try it.
Yeah,
But I thought
sure.
the last time we had the spell that we could, summon and dispel him. And
Well, yeah, you kept... I know you kept
thought he-
wanting to summon and then banish him.
Right.
And we tried it, and it never worked.
Right, but I thought the one time, like, he knew he was gonna get banished, and he left. Like, he was like, "Oh, you're powerful now," and he fucked off, and that's why he ran away to the tower, and we
That
couldn't
might
get
have been when we summoned him into the room with the unseen terror.
that. It might have been.
Because I know
Because
I know
definitely
we
wanted
did
the
that
unseen
once.
I definitely wanted the unseen terror to kill it.
Yeah, I think we tried that once, and that's when he was like, "Oh, never mind." If he did that, I can't remember.
Right.
But I mean, we can try it here. Do you want to summon him?
I mean, we just. Do you want to save it now that we dropped the jug and the bread, and then we can try a few things from here?
Going to go mad trying to save
we
moves.
don't have to re-drop the jug and the bread every time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Learn Zifmia.
Yep. And then
This is Zifmia Krill. Is the,
Zifmia
the-
Krill, comma, dispel, get rid of him.
Zifmia Krill, and then the banish spell is called Kolkad, is that right? No, that's Dispel. I don't think this is going to work. We can try.
I don't
Gunshow.
either. I just want to see what it
Krill.
does.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
alright.
The warlock Krill appears before you, staring in astonishment. Who is it that disturbs my slumber? Oh, it is only you, secondary school sorcerer. He points a finger and chants a spell. You are cast into the endless void. And then we wake up again.
All
They
right.
take our scrolls
All right,
from
restore.
us. And, yeah.
Fine.
Okay. So, this may be a learn by death thing.
Well, the scroll is one thing.
I am thinking that we might need to learn the Gondar spell because we haven't used it yet. The banishing
Right.
spell is off the scroll, and if, as you were theorizing, we can hold on to the scroll, then we're okay.
Right. I feel like there may be a door while we're floating. Like we only have so many turns. We may need the unlock spell.
You know, we might need
What?
that. Might need Rezrov. So Gondar, Rezrov, and we've already got Melbor running on us, theoretically, still.
Right.
See, Osmu, XX.
No, wait.
Maxim, Leash. Although, I mean, no, the banishment should take care of him, I hope.
Maybe we have to cleash him first and then banish him.
It's possible. We haven't muted anybody yet. So yeah, I guess we can try that. We'll go ahead and
Wait, muted? What did you just
What?
say? Oh, muted. Yeah.
yeah, we haven't muted him. We haven't turned him into a newt. We haven't turned anyone into a newt. I'm very sad. So learn
That's not true.
Gondar.
We turned ourselves into a newt and we lived happily in the swamp.
That's fair. Okay, we've learned those 3 spells.
Okay. Alright, let's just go and do it and see what... Like,
And so I guess we
Keep the-
dropped the spell book
I mean,
because we
can.
definitely lost that.
We're definitely gonna die, so...
Probably. And so now we're just carrying the dagger, the scroll, the powerful scroll, the purple scroll, the brittle scroll, and a black candle.
Okay. So, as soon as we stop ourselves from falling, let's do an inventory to see what we do have.
Okay. So I guess we will head over to the winding stair. This is a winding stair stretching up and down out of sight. The walls are mossy and damp, and exit leads west to a landing. And Kolkad. Kolkad stairs. Here we go.
Yep.
As you cast the spell, the brittle scroll vanishes. The stairway begins to dissolve before your eyes, leaving a circular area with exits east and west, but remarkable mainly for its absence of a floor. Indeed, you find yourself standing in midair above a deep pit with a sort of comical look, which is found mainly among duped cartoon characters. Frantically, you grab for the solid banister, dropping your heavier possessions in your desire to save yourself. But the banister shifts and dissolves as well, leaving you grasping what appears to be an ornate scroll. I cannot remember. I didn't write down what it was. Read ornate scroll. Far ahead of you fall your former possessions. Izyuk spell, fly like a bird. Far ahead of you fall your former possessions. Okay. Izyuk self. As you cast the spell, the ornate scroll vanishes. Your descent slows and you're floating serenely in midair. The tower surrounds you with wide cut openings to the east and west. You could probably fly in either direction if you wish. And you wanted us to do inventory, yes?
Yeah.
A powerful scroll and a purple scroll are all that we have now.
Okay. All right. So
Might be all we need.
It might be all we need. So I think we can go east. Because west potentially takes us back to the landing.
Yep. All right, here we go. Effortlessly, you float eastward and settle to the ground. As you enter, you realize that this is Krill's secret chamber, protected by powerful illusions now broken by your skills. Before you stands Krill, engaged in the casting of some complex and horrific magic. Krill turns to face you, surprised and annoyed by your intrusion. You have seen him before, cloaked in black. He sacrificed you at the altar before his horde. His yellow eyes glisten and he breathes deeply. In a voice as deep as the great caverns of the earth, he speaks. Fool! Parlor magician! You dare to defy my chamber with your worm-like presence? I shall not waste words with you. Goodbye, spellmonger. Krill snaps his fingers loudly and a giant dragon appears, breathing gouts of flame. He moves ever closer, red eyes bulging with malice. Warlock's Tower. This is a room carved out of black basalt, eerily lit by flickering fires and the dim glow of magic. A dragon, spouting flame, approaches. The Warlock Krill, robed in black, stands before you in eager anticipation of your death. Excellent.
Right. So we snuff out the dragon's fire.
Oh, yes. I'm going to go ahead and put this room here.
Because we haven't used the Gondor spell.
Yeah. That's true. This is the Warlock's Tower. We're now adding this room, finally. And it has, Krill. And a dragon in here. And an altar, I guess. Okay. And that's to the east. I'll go ahead and make it a dotted line. Because you have to do weird things to get here.
Yep.
And there we go. Okay.
Alright.
So, yes, Gondar. Gondar.
The
Dragon. I should save here. Gondar the Dragon. The dragon's flame is doused in a torrent of water as you cast the Gondar spell. He disappears with a tortuous scream. Krill seems to be somewhat amused. A fine spell, wizard worm, but your luck has ended. With another snap of his fingers, he summons a being whose essence is evil. It has a shape which is masked by its blackness and exudes a foul-fetid odor. In its hand is a large battle axe. At a signal from Krill, it advances.
Alright, so we should still have the protection from evil upon us?
Well, we've got the, not from the unnatural death, but we have the spell that shields you from evil, at least, or keeps it from noticing you. This seems to have noticed us.
Yeah. Well, we don't have anything else prepared.
Yeah, this might have been a moment for Osmu. But that said, what do we have still? We memorized Osmu and... Not Osmu. We memorized Cleesh, the Newt spell. And... I
mean, we can newt him.
We could newt him. Perhaps. What did we get? We did the Newt spell, and Rezrov open. We saved the we memorized the open spell.
All right, so yeah, I mean try to newt the being.
Okay. And that is leash. That is Cleesh. Being. The monster hesitates, trembles, then turns into a newt. Poor monster. Its battle axe, now unsupported, falls on it, slicing it neatly in half.
Oh no!
Oh, Welp, Krill seems to be losing patience. I am through playing games, Carnival Clown. You shall return to your circle, but I am afraid that all the little pieces will prove hard to reassemble. He laughs hideously and starts a guttural chant, which shakes the very tower.
Now,
You ready?
now we get him.
Let's banish
Now we banish him.
Guncho. Guncho Krill. Here we go, folks.
Dum dum dum.
Krill recoils as he hears the first words of the Guncho spell. For a few seconds, he continues with the spell he was casting, trying to finish before you. He fumbles some syllables. Then he steps back. He fumbles some syllables. Then he steps back and, with his hands outstretched toward you, lets out a blood-curdling scream. His face twisted and his body vibrating with the effort of resisting the enchantment, he utters a spell of power and is gone. After a quiet moment, a rumble begins deep in the earth. It strengthens as the tower starts to sway. The floor gives way beneath you, and you tumble down towards the sea. Then you are surrounded by a burst of light. You realize that you are with the Circle. The eldest of the Circle, Belbaz, rises and speaks. The evil of Krill is ended this day. From beyond hope, you have proved yourself great and worthy. Our hearts are gladdened at your return. A chair appears at his right hand, and he motions for you to sit beside him. He smiles warmly. Join with us, he says, and tell us of your quest. Here ends the first chapter of the Enchanter saga, in which, by virtue of your skills, you have joined the Circle of Enchanters. Further adventures await you as the Enchanter series continues. Your score is 400 out of a possible 400 in 516 moves. This puts you in the class of member of the Circle of Enchanters.
Ta-da!
We did it!
I'm glad I suggested Newt.
Yes! So glad we got to Newt somebody.
and we beat him the first try.
Yes! Yes! First try, we got it right! We got it right!
We've never beaten anything the first try.
Yeah. Yay!
And I only count that after we've gotten all the things that we knew we needed to get.
True, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We didn't look at clues for this specific thing, you see, so I think that was the important thing. That is awesome. We made it. We made it!
Another one bites the dust.
Huzzah! Very cool.
And I have to say, like, I think we are getting better, despite 2 months of not playing at all. It did only take from March until August.
It
really only took like less than 3 months for us to beat it, even though it was in a 5-month period.
That's true. We didn't play at all last month.
Yeah.
Or most of this month. So that's fair. I'll take it. I'll take the win.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Finally. That felt good.
The turtle part was stupid.
I know. It's just ridiculous. It's like, the solution is bring a turtle up here to do it for you. And thankfully we made it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, sir?
Good. Accomplished. Look, this one had a couple good puzzles that were fun and engaging. I feel like, in hindsight, the Invisible Terror was easier than we made it out to be at the beginning.
Maybe just a wee bit.
But everything's easier when you know how you're supposed to do them. So
yeah, that's true.
I'll take it.
And I think that was like probably maybe easier than we thought it was, but it was also probably the hardest puzzle in the thing to an extent.
Right.
And I think we did that mostly by ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
So we figured out the map and the pencil, and we did all that without looking, I think.
Yeah, we didn't look at any clues for that one.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. I was wondering, do we want to look at more clues? I don't think we need to look at any more clues.
I think we did good. At most the ending, like we probably could have done the anti-evil like attacking us thing, and that probably would have worked also instead of the newt. But
well, that wouldn't have gotten rid of it though necessarily. I mean, we could have. Well, maybe it would have. Maybe something would have happened. But yeah, we could have tried Osmu and just avoided the blow. But I liked the newt solution.
Yeah.
A little troubled by it getting cut in half, but
I mean, it was an evil entity, but not as the
It
newt.
was an evil newt, yes. It was the embodiment of evil.
Yeah.
So that in and of itself is a thing. Okay. That is very cool. Very cool, sir. Thank you for playing this with me. I very much appreciate it.
I love doing these as always. It's a great joy going through and beating games that I never beat in my childhood.
Yes. Absolutely. So I guess the next game that would, if we're continuing sort of in order, the only other game that we're playing in this series that came out in '83 was Planetfall. Which is a sci-fi comedy.
Right.
Is that one of the ones you've played?
I don't think I did.
So we could do that next if you like. We could start Planetfall. Full disclosure, I have played it, and I think I played it all the way through. But it was a very long time ago, so I may not remember quite a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's what, 2? Oh yeah, maybe at some point, because I vaguely remember Station Fall. So
Station Fall's the second, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much of them I played, but yeah. Yeah, we can do that, or yeah. I mean, that sounds fine. Because then we start moving into the next year, right?
Yeah. So that's 1983, and then so the order in which these games, I actually have the order listed here. Okay. Also, that it was we did it slightly out of order. So so far we've played Zork 1, Zork 2, Zork and Zork 3. We did those in order. But then there's Deadline, which came out in '81, which we
also did.
We played that. Then there was Starcross. We went back to sci-fi. Then Suspended, which was more sci-fi. We skipped The Witness because it has not aged well. And then we actually skipped over Planetfall to do Enchanter. I think because we'd had so much sci-fi at that point, we just wanted to start
we wanted to go back to fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we could, if we want, like I said, I mean, the way we did Zork, we did it all in one block. We could do Enchanter that way if we want, or we could just go in, year by year if we want to sort of mix up the flavoring. I think that with the Enchanter trilogy, it's easier to go back and forth to an extent because it's not all one story necessarily. It is, but they're more like individual chapters.
Right.
But if you'd prefer to do all three of the Enchanter things at once, we could. What do you think?
I'm good either way. We can go back. We can do Planetfall, and if you remember it, we can speed run Planetfall.
We might be able to get through it pretty quickly. If I remember, I'm planning to do that thing where I'm planning to try to. I'm still going to go ahead and map, but I'm going to try to not suggest. If I suddenly remember things, I'm going to try to basically not say them until you've had a chance to bend your brain at it.
I mean,
if you wish.
Yeah, unless there's a good puzzle, like we'll get through that stuff pretty quickly. Yeah, if
it's a thing where I think it's just a Kledge thing, then I'll be like, okay, no, this is a syntax thing or whatever. If I remember, right. I don't remember anything right now, but when we're in the moment, we'll see.
Right.
Okay, so we'll go ahead.
Work.
Yeah. It is how my brain works, at least.
Yeah.
So we'll do Planetfall next. And then, so yeah, we have, so we're not doing Infidel. That also came out in 83. And again, because, again, yes. Also did not age well, I don't think.
What? Something from the 80s didn't age well?
I know, how strange. But then, yeah, but that'll be good because the next one will be Sorcerer. So we can basically do Enchanter, then Planetfall, then we can come back around to Sorcerer and do part 2.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that'll work. Cool. Awesome. Yay. I don't know. I as far as my final thoughts on this game, I enjoyed it. I liked it. Yeah, go ahead.
It had a more like not only linear but also cohesive story.
Yes.
You know, and like this the storytelling has gotten better.
Yeah.
The abrupt endings and like I feel like we need more techs as our reward, but you know.
I know, right? Well, it's like you can see them starting to figure out more how to do the storytelling for self-contained games.
Yeah. And
rather than just, you know, this thing that for your friends tinkering around on a mainframe. But they're also, I think, and as they progress, there's more they can do with the.
Right, they get access to more memory, better programming, like. Yeah.
So there was
definitely felt like go into this room. We tried to do a thing for this room.
Zork was like not a byte wasted. This is absolutely as much as we can fit onto a single floppy disk. And so with Enchanter, it's still on a single floppy disk, but it's either they've learned easier or better ways to compact it by not loading as much in, or they've started figuring out better ways.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, they figured out some other ways to get more memory out of it. Although, I mean, as I recall, you know, this was on a 5 1/4 floppy disk, and it was. There was only so much you can put on there, and that didn't change for a very long time.
No.
So.
Like most of the 80s.
Yeah. The changes. They were too subtle at the time for us to notice, maybe. Yeah. Excellent. I enjoyed this, and I liked. I think the one that I have played is Sorcerer. So I've probably also played that one, but not all the way through. Okay. I can't remember how far I got in that one, but yeah. As we discovered, I had never played Enchanter before we started in March. So very cool, man. Was there anything else you wanted to let folks know? Anything else you wanted to talk about? Mention?
If anybody finds their way to Vegas in late October, I'll be doing the Blood on the Clock Tower convention in Las Vegas.
Excellent. Awesome.
Yeah.
I know a few folks are out there, so you never know, they might see this.
Yeah. So, if you want to do social deduction and murder or help find out who a demon is, I am happy to do that.
Excellent. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yes. As for me, who am I? I'm Jim Ryan. You can find me at Otherdoc in most places. Jim, yes, that Jim in others. And if you want to, down below, if you're watching live on Twitch, there's a little green link down there if you want to check out my game, 1 Year Hence, that I put out not too terribly long ago. It's a Descended from the Queen game about the Green Knight, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. And what do I have happening here? Today is Thursday. Actually, yes, we're taking next week off from Lords of Gossamer and Shadow. That's normally on Tuesdays. And so we're off that Tuesday, but 1 week after that is the finale. And so we are finally heading to the strange, to the much mentioned, don't know if it's strange, but the much mentioned world of Tamsin, so we can see finally who the bad guys are and what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And much like this character, I will see if my character has prepared the right spells before he gets there.
Excellent.
Because that's who he is. He is himself a sorcerer. And in the meantime, of course, I'm still playing Heroine's Quest, and I started playing Age of Empires again. So there's that. And I might throw in something else too. We'll see. Well, folks, when we hit the end card, I might go say hi to someone via raid, so feel free to hang on and say hi to them with us. I need to check and see who's available, so we might do that. In the meantime, though, thank you all for watching. Take care, and we will catch you next time. Farewell.
Bye.